Are you new to Jewellery Maker? Shop with us for the first time and you'll receive a free gift. The free gift includes 2 beautiful gemstone strands in an organza bag, plus a DVD ideal for jewellery making newbies, featuring tutorials essential for getting started and so much more. As long as you qualify as a new customer and haven't shopped with us before, then your free gift will automatically be added to your order when you make your first purchase with us. It's really that simple. Gemstone strands are selected at random, so gemstone size, shape and colour will vary for each new customer. Why stop there? Once you receive your new free gift, we'd love to see what you create. Share your designs with us via our Facebook page and join our creative community of jewellery makers. Start your jewellery making journey with us today. Create, wear, share.
The Jewellery Maker Wall of Fame is where you get to showcase your skills as a jewellery designer. Each week, one lucky entrant will win £100 credited to their account, and the runner-up receives £50. If you want to enter your design, just send a photo to studio@jewellerymaker.com, or you can post your photos to Jewellery Maker Studio, Ivy House, Henley Road, Studley, B80 7DU, and make sure you don't forget your customer number. Get making and good luck. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share. Here at Jewellery Maker, we're always making improvements to give you a better shopping experience. We've recently upgraded our website to make it more user-friendly and easy to navigate around. We now have the guest checkout function, which allows customers to check out quickly without creating an account. Our homepage now informs you with what's currently live on the show, recently aired items, and today's deal of the day. We've improved our website navigation and added new categories to help customers quickly find the products they want. Our online range is growing fast with over 7,000 products available for you to purchase. And don't miss out on hundreds of brand new clearance lines with more added every week. Happy shopping with Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share.
Hello, good evening and welcome to The Late Show. I'm Jenny Cleary, you're watching Jewellery Maker, and it is all about spooky Halloween makes in today's jewellery making genre. So we have got for you loads lined up. We've got Becca to my right, who we'll talk about in a minute. Now, I just want to explain that I am very frightened of rubber faces, which Becca did not know, and she's got a rubber face on. I'm okay with it because it's just a nose and a chin so I can see the skin. But if at any time I start acting weird, it might be because of that. Now we have got some bloodstone for you. Ooh, bloodstone. These are bloodstone gravestones. That's what these are. Can we change the shape to gravestone, please? Yeah, I have my nails coffin shape, so maybe these are, yeah, these are gravestone shape up the other way, aren't they? Or shields. I mean, they could be shields. They could be battle shields. And the blood could be from where there's been a battle, yeah. Yeah, that could be a thing, couldn't it? We have also got some gorgeous twisted, not quisted. I was looking at Chris. No, I wasn't. He wasn't even in the room. Some quisted. Some twisted rose quartz. They're beautiful, aren't they? We've got some bones for you. Look at that. Liam picked these because Liam loves a bone. Now, we have also got for you some blue zircon. Coming up at 7:15, that one is. Then we've also got, I mean, I shouldn't just give everything away. We've got 2 fabulous kits. I'll be interviewing the fabulous Rebecca in time when she's ready. Plenty of time yet. Don't panic, Bex, don't panic. Look, isn't this beautiful? It's gorgeous, isn't it? Okay, let's kick off. That's green fluorite, we can see that. Let's kick off our hour, shall we? Let's start with some graduated tiger's eye rounds. So this hour is about giving you fast and furious deals, and then of course in the next hour we'll be talking about bringing you your kits and inspiring you and giving you lots of demonstrations. So let's give to you our first strand. This is our yellow tiger's eye. Well, it's kind of, rather than calling it yellow tiger's eye, we could just call it, it's just classic tiger's eye. It's just classic tiger's eye, isn't it? It's classic tiger's eye. It's utterly gorgeous, and you have got full-on shebang chatoyancy with this one. I love them graduated like this because I just feel like they're just easy to make a straight necklace out of. There's not really anything difficult about using a strand like this because, yes, you've got your earrings, yes, you can make a bracelet out of these, but then you could make a necklace and the work is pretty much done for you. If you like to individualise these, I feel like you might want to make a necklace and then leave maybe 4 out from the top for a matching pair of earrings. It's about the quality. Yeah, or like I just said, restrand it and put it as a necklace, definitely. £6.95 is your price. Look at that whopper in the middle. Would you take that out individually and use it? 190 carats XKP 50. Don't forget to send us a message in these hours because we'd love to hear from you. You can text us in 60777. Start your message with the word JM Studio. What are you up to? What are you up to? What's your latest make? I want to know. Do you do anything for Halloween? Do you? I don't really do much for Halloween. I'm going to this year, I've decided. What number are we going to, Ducky? Oh, good. I like these the best. These are like little bullets, aren't they? I mean, drop-shaped nugget isn't really a shape, is it? I say bullet-shaped shells. These are fabulous, aren't they? I really like the edgy facets on these. You've got, I think they're giving us something a little bit more modern to work with. And if you're going to put these in, hang on a minute. You know the scream mask? Just saying. Just saying. Woo!
Oh, yeah.
Woo! Woo! Oh! They're a scream. £8.95 deep grey shell. I think they should just be called the scream shells. That's what they're going to be called from now on in. DFG P53. Woo! I am renaming all the products tonight. It's just happening, all right? Deal. Well, at least, you know, hear me out on the octagon that actually was a rectangle that we had the other day, because that is, yeah, I was like, it was a cushion cut octagon is what it said, but it wasn't. It was a rectangle. I didn't work here when they called a rectangle a long square, but it does delight me massively that somebody has forgotten. I mean, what's the other word for rectangle? There's 2 words for rectangle, isn't there?
Oblong.
Oblong, that's it. Maybe they got octagon and oblong mixed up. They could have, couldn't they?
Or cuboid, because a rectangle
Cuboid.
is... No, that's a cube.
Should we, are you ready for us to say hello to you?
Oh,
Should we say hello?
Yeah, let's say hello.
Hi,
Hello.
Beck. Hi. Do you mind being called Rebecca, Bex? How do I say
I prefer
it?
Rebecca.
Rebecca.
Yes.
Okay, so I've called you
I'll
Beck
put a
twice.
spell on you if you call me anything else.
Okay, I'm so sorry. Please don't come towards me with those rubber features.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll look the other way.
No, don't, because then I don't know whether you're going to come at me or not. Now, Rebecca, please tell me how long you've been jewellery making for?
About 7 years.
Okay. And were you crafty before that, or was it your first
I've been
craft?
crafty since I was knee-high to a grasshopper.
Have you?
Yeah.
What other crafts do you do?
Oh, all sorts of things. Wood carving, embroidery, acrylics, oil painting, doll's house miniatures.
Oh, I love doll's houses.
Yes, all sorts.
Oh, fabulous.
I'll
So,
turn hand to anything.
jewellery making, you've sort of come into your own, do a bit of wire work. What's your main jewellery making thing?
My main thing is wire work.
It's wire work.
I just love wire work. Give me 2 reels of wire and I am a happy bunny.
Well, you should be happy today then, because we're giving you quite a lot of wire. So we've got
loads
Rebecca,
of
the
it.
happy bunny that looks, at the moment, like a witch. And that's not me being rude. Here we have... I won't know if I pass you in the street if it's you, because I've never seen your actual real face.
I will change halfway through the show so you can actually see what I look like.
Okay, thank you. Now, we have got some woodland jasper. These puffy rectangles are absolutely splendid for doing things like cufflinks. You could do some jewellery for the chaps with this, darling, yeah.
Love the cufflinks.
Yeah, I think so. Do you?
Yeah.
I think this would be nice just straight through a leather cord. PFG P81 is your item code. These are genuine jaspers, and they are woodland jaspers, so you've got the autumnal tones in here. Only £7.95. Look, we've got a message from Laura who says, I can't read that.
Oh, thank you, Laura.
You look fabulous, Rebecca.
That's wonderful. Thank you very much,
I've got a
Laura.
monitor, but it's all the way over there. I don't know why it's over there.
I can't read it either because I haven't got my glasses on.
I'll get the monitor. But keep it messaging in. Thank you so much for that message. Next up, we are going. Should we go more autumnals? Mixed colour agates, but these look very similar to the jasper. So if you don't mind what gemstone you've got on your person, then it's nice to mix them all together, isn't it, for various reasons. These will go very nicely, and there's those sort of nutty tones in here, which I really like. I went to pick my nuts the other day. I've got cob nuts. Cob nuts.
That's even worse.
I've got cob nuts tree, and they were all there, and then the squirrel's eaten them all. So the squirrel has eaten them all, and all the shells are on my garden floor.
Oh.
Garden floor? Yeah, on the grass. I went to pick my nuts. That sounded wrong. I went blackberry picking. I thought I'll pick some nuts while I'm here. Oh, come on now. £5.95. 8mm rounds. ING P31. These are lovely, aren't they? It's great to have your company here tonight. They are gorgeous, aren't they? Now, let's keep going. Should we have a bit of emerald, eh? Why not? We'll have some ruggets, which are rough nuggets, shortened. I was going to say shortified, but then I just elongated, shortened. Emerald ruffets, which are rough nuggets, or ruggets. Should we call them ruggets? So here we have them for you, 44 carats. Now, again, I think these are going to lend themselves really nicely to chaps' jewellery because they haven't got that sheen on them. But what about if you work with resin? Would you like to encapsulate these? I think these would be great in a tree of life.
Oh, yes, there's the leaves.
Yeah, they'd be perfect for that. And because they're a little bit more rustic and not so polished, it might look a little bit more authentic.
Yes, it would.
Now, these are genuine emeralds. Oh, we're actually losing money on this track. Why are we putting it on air then? There was an email the other day about this. He laughs in the face of the rules, our Liam. KCR U42. I'm not going to concentrate on that price because I'm a bit scared of it. If you don't check out your baskets, I don't think you'll see that one again. And next one. What are these? They're lovely. Slices.
Yeah. It is.
Frushite.
Fuchsite.
Fuchsite, like fuchsia.
Yeah.
Look at the edges.
It is properly pronounced the way that we think we shouldn't say it, but...
Stop, are you sure?
Yeah.
I can't say that.
If you look it up in the gemological dictionary, that is what you actually call it, but we don't on here. We say fuchsite. I know.
Who called it that? Some joker.
Some fuck.
Some fuchsite called it that. Yeah. 1995 for your fuchsite, yeah?
Yeah.
I'm going to try not to pronounce that actually because I do think I just pronounced it a little bit wrong there. It's beautiful.
It is a beautiful stone.
It is gorgeous, isn't it? And you've got these wonderful slices. It'll go really well with your bloodstone too. I'm a bit scared of saying that, Gem. I don't want to ruin my own career, so. 0800 644 655 is the number to be calling. JewelleryMaker.com is if you're shopping online. Tap the app if you want to get involved that way. Let's give you some multicoloured gems. We've got some amethyst, some rose quartz. I can see some carnelian in here. Oh, some Labradorite. Go on the website, have a look at what's been going on today, because we had some really spectacular spooky deals all day long today. So while you've got that basket open, by the way, it's 1pm all day long. $3.95. It's lunacy, you know. 250 carats. IPKY18 is your item code. I love the fact that this has got a little bit of everything. So if you've just started your journey at jewellery making, they'd be a wonderful one to work with. Genuine gemstones. Did you ever think when you first started making jewellery that you'd be making with genuine gemstones? Maybe that is the only reason you are shopping with us today. Or you may be coming to us because you've been watching our sister channel, the Sewing Quarter. These would be perfect for adding tassels to things. These would be perfect for adding a little bit of texture to those cushions you've been making in your home decor projects. IPK Y18, 10mm round, so really usable. At just £7.95. Do you know, you are getting a whole different collection of gems, and it gives you the opportunity to perhaps try things that you've not tried before, without investing in a whole strand of something that you haven't used before. So loads of you are, of course, popping this in your basket, and I don't blame you at all. It's gorgeous. Good evening to each and every one of you. We've got a brand new customer joining us.
Oh, good.
Welcome to Jewellery Maker. How did you find out about us here, Rebecca?
Same as so many other people. I was on long-term sick and channel hopping, and lo and behold, there was Jewellery Maker. And actually, you were the presenter.
Was I?
Yes.
Sorry about that, Rebecca.
No. I bought a Tiger's Eye and Peridot kit that you were doing, and that was I've actually brought it, nobody's seen it yet. My first piece.
How long have you been with us here at Jewellery Maker, Rebecca?
Since May.
Wow.
That was my first ever piece.
Oh my God, you're amazing. I mean, gosh. What, that was your first thing you've ever done?
Yeah.
So did you think, oh, I'm good at this?
No, I thought, oh, no, I'll never get any better. No.
Stop it, that's fabulous.
Oh, no, there's too... Oh, I could see the mistakes in it.
Are you mad? That is your first piece of jewellery you ever made?
Yeah, and I've kept it because every piece I make now, I want to be better than that. It's to remind me of where I've come from.
You are fantastic. Well done.
Oh,
so
thank
you joined us how many years ago?
It must be about 7 years ago.
Wow.
Yeah.
I was thinner then. Sorry to let you down.
No, I'm so glad you've come back.
Oh,
I really
thank
am.
you. Thanks for
you.
saying that. I'm still a bit rusty.
Oh, I don't know. I think you've fallen straight back into
Really?
it. Oh, yes.
Because sometimes
It's
I think
like
I've
riding
forgotten
a
the name
bike.
of these gemstones.
No.
Now, thank you for saying that. That's really kind of you. Rose quartz. Let's have some rose quartz.
You actually used to say, oh, she's buying again. Oh, look, she's got that lovely strand. She must have a shop.
And you didn't have a shop?
I didn't at the time.
You just had an addiction?
I had an addiction, and I've still
well, that's
got
okay.
it.
Listen, Rebecca, there's far worse things to be addicted to, and we won't get into
Absolutely.
those right now. And there's far worse things you can spend your money on. Never feel guilty for spending your money on something that gives you some me time and some mindfulness, because
no, exactly.
creating anything, crafting in any way is heavily associated with mindfulness. And you said you were on sick.
That's right.
And, you know, sometimes that can drive you absolutely crazy. So you are so right to occupy your mind, in my opinion,
That's
because
right.
it can drive you bananas, can't it?
Yeah, it takes you out of yourself and into creating, and gives you something else to think about than the illness.
And you need that, don't you?
You do. You do.
It's actually quite a hard bounce, though, from being in that zone to then getting the confidence to go, I'm going to try something.
Yeah.
So if that's you at home right now and you think, I like watching this and I like watching what people make and I'd like to be able to do it, but I just can't, I just don't think I'd be able to do it. Give it a go. The hardest part is picking up the phone, ordering something, getting it home and then getting it out of the box.
Once
as soon as you've done that, and then you'll be so delighted that you did.
Yeah.
You really will, because not everybody can go out every day. Not everybody can go to the shops every day.
No, that's right. And there's so many tutorials on our website.
Yeah.
Right from really basic ones from making an ear wire to how to make a jump ring to some more complicated ones that you progress to, and they're wonderful.
Thank you for saying
to just
that.
dip back into every now and again and
And you've got the
refresh your
whole, you've got
memory.
the backlog. We've got years of backlog
Years and
of it.
years.
So you literally can. If you think, I wonder if Jewellery Maker did, you can go along and you can craft along and you
Yeah.
can learn some things. And there will be lots more tutorials coming your way. CQGP01. Well, I think Rebecca's on the ultimate journey. Rebecca started here as a customer, and now here she is.
Yes,
That's one of
definitely.
our gorgeous guests.
Hooked for life.
Hooked for life. There we go. Now we're going to give to you something else gorgeous. My faves, pearly whirlies. They're not potato pearls though, are they? Because you remember why we call them potato pearls from back at the beginning of jewellery? No, not because they look like potatoes, but because they're a different size and shape, like a bag of potatoes. You never know what shape and size you're going to get. These look very uniform. I think we forgot to tell people why we called them that, so... Well, no, it's not even customers. It's our team. It's our team. As people have, come into the company. You didn't know that, did you? Because I've been here from the beginning. That's why we started. That's why they were called potato pearls. Don't boil these up and mash them, because it ain't going to happen for you. And why would you? They are gorgeous. I'm not sure what would happen if you tried to boil a pearl. Anyway, they're beautiful. Yes, they are so very, very near as round can be. Beautiful pearly whites for under £10. These are 7 by 9 millimetres. So an oval then. An overall brilliant price. £8 and 9. No, oval. No. I'm doing mum jokes, aren't I? Liam doesn't like jokes. He does like jokes. PRDP98 is your item code for that. Oh, you don't like stuff? Oh, Liam doesn't like fun.
Really?
Liam does like fun. He loves fun. Look at him. He's having too much fun of anything.
What the
He's stood
impression I
up.
had of you.
He's fed up with that chair. He's having so much fun on the floor. PRD, P98 is your, stood up, by the way, stood up. Now, I get myself into all sorts of bother, you know, Rebecca. Now, £8.95, loads of you there. Let's continue on, though. And let's give you multi-barrel. So I'm getting a dog, we've got a puppy, she's a Labrador. Oh, she hasn't come yet. She's still next door at the farm. And we were going to call her Merrill, which sounds like Beryl. We're now calling her Maeve, because I was only allowed her if she had an Irish name. So that's what we decided on, because it had to be an M name. Now, so we decided on Maeve, although I still quite like Merrill.
Yeah, because they prefer a double-barrelled name.
It'll probably end up being Mavis, but I won't tell the other half that, because he says as long as it's an Irish name, we'll have the dog. Otherwise, he doesn't want anything to do with it. 35 carats, because there's too many English things in the house, apparently.
Oh, I see.
Which I think is outrageous. Now, it's just my life, you know. 35 carats of gorgeous beryl. In the beryl family, we have got the most beautiful aquamarine. We have got, have we got, is there morganite in this strand? Is that part of the beryl family? We have got some kunzite. Is that from the... I've forgotten my beryls, but there's a yellow one in here, so what would that be?
Heliodor.
Heliodor, that's it. Thank you so much. I've forgotten my beryls. I don't know my beryls from my merrills today. Wrong with me. Aquamarine is a given. I know that's a beryl. It's all natural. It's all gorgeous. It's so soft. It's a great bridesmaid strand.
Yeah, very pretty.
It's so pretty. And you know something? That price is very naughty. £5.95 should not be a thing. ZWRU10. It is silly, isn't it? £5.95. Is this how it rolls, is it? Well, I'm worried about my wages, quite frankly. 0800 644 655 is the number to be calling. JewelleryMaker.com is the way you shop online. Let's give you... Oh, should we do some more? This is beryl too. Yes. From beryl to beryl. Beryl meet beryl. Beautiful. I really like this one.
Oh, very nice.
Tiaras and fascinators.
Yes, that's the first thing that went into my head.
Is it? Aren't they lovely? I love this just restranded into stretchies though, because they are substantial. These would look nice in the hair though.
Yes, they would. It's a hair vine as well. They'd be lovely.
Definitely. These are petal soft colours, so I do think they'd lend themselves to summer jewellery.
Yeah.
Or bridal jewellery. Look at those blues, the aquamarine striking. I mean, the temptation, of course, is always to separate them into their gemstone groups, and you can do that if you want, but I really like the random formation of these colours. £8.95 is not to be sniffed at, is it? And let's think about what we can actually buy if we go into town for under £10, by the way. First of all, your parking's about £6, sorry to say quid. It drives me mad, parking. I always get parking tickets. Do you know what I did the other day? And right, I'm going to contest this. Right, so we have a smart car in our family, which we just use to other cars are available, but you know, they're small, they're more economical to take into town in that, and they've got a lower carbon footprint or whatever it is. Now, so there I was in the smart cars, this really small space to park in a normal parking bay. So I went in the wrong way round, you know, because you can park a smart car either way. Put a ticket on my car for parking the wrong way around. It's a smart car. So I took a picture of it. Well, that's what I know. So they said it was outside the boundaries, but it wasn't, because it's as wide as it is that way. It wasn't. So I took a picture of it anyway, and I'm contesting it, but I've just forgotten to send off the form, so I better do that actually. WNK Y07. Yeah, I thought that was bad. So I am Letchworth Garden City. I was in. If anyone knows if anyone's watching from there that's got any authority now. We have got that green fluorite star by coming up for you in just 5 miniatos of a tomato. Now this is like that rouge. I saw these the other day actually. I had these yesterday. So this is garnet, but do you remember the Chanel Rouge Noir colour? This is exactly, to me, that colour. Do you like that colour, Kerry, Rouge Noir by Chanel? I do too. It's a really nice nail varnish colour, and it was probably the most famous of all nail varnish colours, I reckon. You would know about it if you had it, Kerry. Chanel. Chanel, Kerry, you'd know about it. The Rouge Noir, garnet, January's birth gemstone. I think these will go really nicely with peridot. £7.95. They're deep and intense, and they're rich, and they're definitely ready to go with your bloodstone. That's a bit of a da-da-da combination, isn't it? Next up, we're going to go to where, sorry? Hi, Luster Peacock Shell Pearls. I showed you about my peacock, didn't I, on the Facebook the other day. She honks. She doesn't go, ah, peahen. She's a honker. These are lush. Well, she's a peahen, and she doesn't go, ah, she goes, ha. And I filmed it and put it on my Facebook page, and I'm like, this isn't right, is it? But some people are like, oh yeah, that is right, peahens sound like that. I'm like, no, because what she does is like a cough. She goes, ha, 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 like that. And I'm like, no, you've got it wrong. But you can't argue with a peahen. And you can't argue with this price. £3.95 OGG, they're trying to make me do better. No, because it really hurts my throat. And I am on 4th day straight at the moment, so I'm a bit throaty as it is. When Max woke me up, my son, this morning with a cup of tea, he told me I sounded like Marge Simpson. Those have apparently been priced wrong. I was like, are you okay? And he was like, why did you sound like Marge Simpson? I was like, I don't know. £3.95, these have been priced wrong. Take advantage because they've been priced wrong. Make sure you're checking out baskets. Do not leave this one to chance. Here you go. There you are, putting loads of these. If you don't put 3 in your basket, are you even a jewellery maker? I went all. If you don't put 3 in your basket, are you even aware of good deals? Are you? Whose wig is that on the floor? Why is there a wig on the floor?
It's not mine. I
might wear it, but I haven't got. Can you just check it for nits first, because they're a right pain to get rid of. You don't know no one's going to have nits. That's what the next person always says. Yeah, Elle's got a little girl. She could be. Oh look, she's probably riddled. No, she's not. I mean, there's a bit of bush in here, so. I mean, make of that what you will. But what, does no one brush anything in this place? What is this? What? But it's scary because it's tangled. Ah. I wonder what I would look like with black hair. I think I'd look absolutely terrible. I had, you know those proper wigs? My friend had a wig company, he put a brown wig on me and I hated it. I just was like, oh, I look awful. Yeah, you know when you're just like, I really want to be able to have brown hair, but I just look like terrible. See? Just doesn't suit me, does it?
Oh, I say you look like Cher gone wrong.
I got you, babe. I quite like it, actually. I don't mind you. No, I don't suit it, do I? What is going on? I don't feel okay. I feel like I've got a blanket on my head. Is there anyone that can brush some? I'm not a black hair girl, am I? It would be all right if it was that long. Right, I'll put that there. Put my wig down, and we are going to give you. Let's do this one. These are pretty. Oh, I've got black hairs everywhere now. That's the thing, isn't it? Oh. Sorry. I love a bit of chalcedony. Sedony, not sedamy. So these chalcedony faceted rounds are just sparkling gorge. But they've got a milky clarity to them, haven't they?
Yeah.
But you've got a veil on, have you, Liam? Is it symbolic of your search for a wife? Oh, he's so cute. He reminds me of my son's best friend, which apparently isn't a compliment. These are only £5.95. To have a gemstone like this gives you a nice combination when you don't want anything that's too dense. This gives you a clarity as well as that gorgeous. It's like a cloudy gemstone, isn't it? ZLRU50 is your item code. We're going to give to you now. Which one should we do next, darling? Oh, the thing that's right in front of me. Couldn't see for looking. Okay. Findings pack. We do love yours. Will, oh, look. You will get 2 pairs of shepherd's hooks, 5 open jump rings, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 crimp beads, and 2 of your T-bar clasps, T-bar toggle clasps. How much chain is there? 50 centimetres of chain. And we're going to give you a fantastic price of just £3.95. If you were going to buy, if you went into that hobby shop that rhymes with Bobby Shaft and you wanted to buy just the earring findings, they would charge you probably about £4.99 for just those. Same for just the toggle clasps. Same for anything packaged individually. However, we're giving you the lot for £3.95. Everything can be guaranteed the same colour as well. Is that a metre of chain? It's 50 centimetres, I think. 50 centimetres of chain. The thing is, we all have to go to that hobby shop sometimes. Sometimes you have to go in there and because you need something. And you go in there and you think, oh, crikey, is that all they've got? Yeah. Is that all the wire colours they've got? Like 2 colours? And
then their wires don't match their findings.
Exactly. Yeah, that's what we're saying, Rebecca.
Yeah.
It's no good, is it? Where do you live, Rebecca?
Leigh-on-Sea, near London.
Oh, well, I know Leigh-on-Sea because I've been there before. I live in Hertfordshire, so my son went there for his for a little school trip and stuff. I've been there before.
Really?
It's lovely. Yeah.
Oh.
It's lovely. We come
Small
from the same
world,
way,
isn't it?
It is a small world. Check out your baskets. Do not miss out on this deal. YVA Z59. I think it's star by a clock, or it's half star by a clock. Oh, it's star by a clock. Okay, we've got the most outstanding strand of fluorite. Now, this will glow from within, and that's why we love it, isn't it? But it's not the only reason. This colour is gorgeous. It's my favourite colour in the world, green, because it goes with everything. But this has an inner glow, that wonderful fluorescence that just makes it pop. Energise these. If you're into crystal healing, you're going to look at this. Yes, that's pink tourmaline. Oh, it's so lush, isn't it? But look at these, look at them. Look at the way they give you that inner glow. Don't you think it's magical? I mean, whether you believe in magic or not, or whether you're a science person, and I didn't say that like, oh, science, but I did a little bit, because magic and science to me are probably the same thing. These are something that I think, you know, they will absorb the sunlight, and at night time they glow for you. In UV light, they glow. Don't you think that's magic? Because I blooming well do. And nobody's asked it to do that. Nobody's put some chemical inside it to make it do that. It does it naturally. And when something glows naturally, I think it's magical. I've never seen a firefly, and I would love to see one. Glowworm. Are glowworms real?
Yeah, they are real.
Imagine seeing a real glowworm.
A real worm would be amazing.
Glowworm.
Yeah.
A firefly. Do we have fireflies in this country?
I
think it's an American thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Where do they get them from? How do we collect them in this country? I want to collect fireflies. I don't think you go out with a pot and just capture them. I don't think they're like that. But I do think things like that are magical. I do. Like, they just light up out of their own accord. Like, why can't we do that? These are beautiful. Are you into crystal healing,
yes.
Rebecca? Is there any? Do you think that these would lend themselves in this way? I mean, we can't advocate crystal healing.
I can't remember what they're for.
But there is a thing.
There is a thing. The one I do know is amethyst, helping with your health problems.
I always like to have a bit of amethyst on me at all times. And also like to have a bit of money on me at all times, but that can't always be the way.
Those are really good. They're a lovely shape.
They're beautiful. And aren't they, do you know, I think, again, just to have a piece on you is so special. Can you look up the crystal healing for Flora you're looking at? Please don't think we're pushing crystal healing on you. We're really not. And whatever anybody believes as an individual, I respect. I would never push anything onto anybody. Just that for those that are interested, that's all. Because I find this kind of thing fascinating.
It's fascinating.
I think it is.
Yeah.
It will help you to know when someone's trying to control or manipulate you. So it can help shut down mental or physical manipulation. Wow!
Very useful.
Where were you 10 years ago? Where were you? You could have saved me a lot of heartache. $9.95, green fluorite. What an amazing thing.
Yeah.
If you believe in that kind of thing, which I do, I'm not saying you have to, because each to their own and all of that lot, potato. ITR U61 is your code. I've had my fortune told by someone before, and it was so bananas I went away thinking, she's mad, and it all came true. I couldn't believe it. Seriously. £9.95. These are going to go very well with your blue zircon.
Oh, what a mix.
They are mamadial, aren't they?
Oh.
Lush, aren't they? Shall we? I don't know if this is going to work, Rebecca, but let's try it. Oh, it does. Oh, it does. Oh, it does.
Hello.
Trio of trios.
Is that the tourmaline?
Yeah, pink tourmaline is one of my favourites.
They're gorgeous.
You've got these?
Yeah.
Oh, good. I'll be picking your brains on how and why. How and why. Now, let's give to you, some multicoloured quartz. This is stranded quite quirkily. We don't normally see it like this, and I love a bicone because they're easy. Never made a beady bead before. Make one out of a bicone. They slot together and they look great. They give you a lot of sparkle. Maybe you are a bit of a lunatic. You're a bit of a bead lunatic. If you are, these babies belong in your stash. Now, Mark Smith, on the morning show that he had a few days ago.
Yeah.
Kiss cross. What's kiss cross? Kiss cross.
You have, it's bicones mixed with seed beads.
Ooh.
And the seed beads cross over
Lovely.
the edges of the bicones
Oh.
and then back again. And it's beautiful. He did a Hammersmith workshop on it, and he's done it on live as well on here. So
fabulous!
Really good. And it's a tutorial on the website. So
fan-bloomin-tastic. Multicolour quartz, 3-type quartz bicones. What does it mean, 3-type? Oh yeah, I see. You've got 3 types of facet, and you've got 3 types of facets. You've got clear quartz, crackle quartz, smoky quartz, and they're all in a different facet. £7.95. These are fascinating, actually. Do you like what I did there? Fascinating. They're fascinating. Oh, sorry, yeah, he doesn't. He only likes jokes that he made. Is that what it is? Oh, it's only you're allowed to make the jokes. I forgot. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Only Liam's allowed to make the jokes. And we have to run all jokes through you first. Okay. YCK, Y23 at all times. Now we're going to go to Jasper. Jasper. Straight in a stretchy. Straight in a stretchy. These are lovely. They're like confetti colours, aren't they? Stretchy bracelets are super easy to wear. They're super easy to make. They're probably an easy sell as well because you can sell them for quite a low price because there's not much time and effort required to put, just simply put some...
Yeah, just thread it on.
Yeah.
Give it a knot.
Would you use black elastic for this?
I think I would, yes, make the colours stand out a bit more.
Yeah, it would, wouldn't it? £8.95, ZFGP05 is your item code. Please can we do the pink tourmaline now? Thank you. No offence, Jasper, but it's all about this pink tourmaline. These are gorgeous. I love pink tourmaline. I love rubellite as well. These are like shards. Aren't they just... Now, you've purchased this strand, Rebecca.
I have, when they first came out a couple of months ago.
So tell me what it was about
lot.
this that made you pick up the phone and dial for them.
I just love tourmaline. I've got every strand you've ever done, I think.
Really?
I just love tourmaline and the different colours, but also the shape of those, the fact that they are hexagonal exactly as they grow, and the bullet shape just lends itself to a very gentle wire woven weave.
With a nice
round.
fine sterling silver, do you think?
Yeah, sterling silver and a very fine wire.
Yeah.
I'd go 0.6, 0.25.
Yeah.
Just to show the detail on it, and a nice bail on the top, and then a simple weave winding round.
Would you put all the tourmaline in one piece, or would you eke it?
No. No.
No, because you have to keep a piece for you as well, don't you?
Yeah, well, exactly. But I think they are very, very special pieces, and you need to highlight that.
Get your authenticity certificate with these because they are beautiful. You can tell they're natural, you can tell they're real. Now, $79.95 was the guideline price on these.
Yeah.
I don't know how much you paid, Rebecca,
I think
but
it was that.
Was it $79.95?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, perhaps you ought to look away a moment then.
Oh no.
Unless you're looking for another strand, in which case you'll be thoroughly delighted.
Yes, yeah.
Oh dear me. Oh dear, oh dear.
What?
Oh dear, oh dear. £24 for natural pink tourmaline. Do it, do it, do it now. Beverly's got to 3. Of course you have Beverly, because you're not silly. Bev of Hertfordshire. Whereabouts in Hertfordshire are you from, Beverly? JVJN79, 5 carats of pink tourmaline. These are utterly, utterly beautiful. Please make sure you're checking out baskets. This is not hanging around. So many of you are multi-buying. Everybody that has bought so far has bought more than one.
Oh, I can't read it.
Liz says, I can't believe he's he's as miserable as you make him out to be, Jenny. After all, he works at JewelleryMaker. Who could be miserable? To be fair, he's not miserable at all.
No, she's joking.
He's not miserable. Actually, really like Liam a lot. But I keep telling him he does remind me of my teenage son's best friend, which you have still got teenager elements, which I'm really delighted about. Don't lose them. You're just like such a lad. You know, like I can imagine you do stupid and you're like, why have you done that, Liam? Because you're just, you weren't thinking it through.
How old are your children now?
Max is 14 and nearly 6 foot, and Mia is 18.
No. Oh my goodness.
Mia lives in Ireland at the moment because she's training her horse out there.
Oh, she still rides.
So-
Oh, that's good.
I'm going out to see her in a couple of days though, and she was here last weekend, but Max is like this tall and speaks like that.
Oh.
Like, oh, my baby. You need to check out those baskets, otherwise you are going to miss out on that deal. It's over allocated, I'm afraid. Now, boo boo ba doo 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 doo. Oh, We've been very aquamarine pro in this hour. I think Vicky Carr sings an aquamarine song. It goes like this. Aquamarine! I need to get her to teach me that. Now, memory wire. Be perfect if you've just started out and you want to use something like this gemstone. Memory wire was on this morning. It's very low cut, but to be fair, these are aquamarine, so I would also be quite delighted if you put this in something high end. But chips and nuggets lend themselves to so many different types of genre of jewellery making. You can use these in your delicate beaded pieces. You can use these in stretchy bracelets. You can use these in memory wire. You can use these with macrame. You can use these if you're doing Tree of Life. You can use these with wire work. You get the gist, right? You can cage these in your Viking knit. I think they're beautiful. You get 250 carats of aquamarine. And they're beauts. £7.95 is your price. Now I want to give you a little heads up on what's coming up. Look at this witchy woo. This is fantastic. Wire and seed beads. How fabulous! And if you get this now, you're ready in time for Halloween. Every year, Halloween in Great Britain gets bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. In Ireland, they let off fireworks at Halloween because they don't have bonfire night, do they?
No.
Which I've totally forgot about. They don't have bonfire night because only we have bonfire night because it's the House of Parliament.
Yeah.
If you're from Ireland, you don't really partake in that, do you?
No, you don't need to do that, no.
No, if you're not part of Great Britain, it wouldn't wouldn't even be a bother to you, really, would it?
No.
So they don't celebrate bonfire night, but they let off fireworks on Halloween. CLIM72, or at least all the Irish people that I know do it that way. Now, let's give you... Where? I've got it. This looks kind of spooky. If you're a bit of a witchy gem lover, then this one's for you. Oh, look, you can see loads in this. I can see a French village in this. I can see, in that one, forest area here and birds.
Oh, yeah.
I like stuff that you can see
Cherry
things in.
blossom on the floor, on the ground.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I love rhodonite because I love that pink milkshake colour that you get.
Yeah.
Do you know, this is just so easy. You just do a lark's head knot on it and wear it around your neck like that.
Yeah.
I wonder if there's any myth and legend behind this gemstone when it comes to healing and things. 400 millimetres, you get one. And I think they're just easy to use like that, but also you could use them in things like belts. And it's totally natural. I think it's fascinating, and it is a fossil really when you think about it, a gemstone fossil, because you've got all of these incredibly detailed. Everyone is going to be different, so you might see, I see a bit of a battleground going on. There is a crystal healing myth and legend coming in. It's a powerful healing stone for relationships, if you believe in crystal healing. Should we all give it a rub? It's gonna, instead of soap, we should just use this.
Yeah, yeah.
And actually, if you go out there and try and buy bars of soap, they're quite expensive now. They're from how interesting is that? I really love crystal healing. I know I shouldn't keep going on. It's a what? Sorry, say that again. The lifeline for a strong and healthy union. Come on, come on. Work. Yeah, it's getting warmer. It won't set on fire. Gemstones are amazing because they heat up in your hands. They're fabulous. Would you like some relationship healing if you believe in that kind of thing, Rebecca, or are you good for that?
I'm good for that, thank
Okay,
you.
just
I've
me
had my
then.
relationships, that's it now.
No more of them, thank you. But it could be relationships just with friends or dogs or, you know, like platonic relationships.
Yeah, it could be.
It could be.
Yeah.
UVG P36. Whilst I rub myself with this rhodonite in anticipation for a lifelong relationship, let's get ready for our star buy. Come on, come on. I love zircon because of the way it sparkles and it's so natural. Cubic zirconia and zircon get confused. Actually, zircon is totally natural and cubic zirconia is a copy of zircon, hence the name. Nothing wrong with cubic zirconia if you want that in your stash and you want the sparkle from that, great. But if you want something that's going to give you an outstanding Icelandic blue, and these are so ready for that frosty weather, aren't they? Because these are frosty ice blue. Maybe you'd like to do a little frozen piece of jewellery. This could be that kind of blue, couldn't it? Look at the glow. I would absolutely put these in waterfall earrings. I think they're beautiful.
Yeah, they're beautiful, aren't they?
I love gemstones like this because the colour is so striking. And when it comes from something that's natural, can you imagine diving into... Well, actually, you say it reminds you of an ocean, but I think only blues like this would be the ones in swimming pools because they're that striking. So to know that this comes out of the earth...
If you go to Malta and see the sea...
Is it nice in Malta?
That blue.
I've never been to Malta before.
It's a beautiful place.
Do I need to go?
There's a place, a little island off Malta, where they've got somewhere called the Blue Lagoon, and it is that blue. It is...
I've been to a blue lagoon, but in Thailand, not in Malta.
Yeah.
But these are just wow, 45 carats.
Little drops of ice.
These are from Sri Lanka. Oh, Sri Lanka's got to have lovely blue sea in it, hasn't it? Love to go there. Oh yeah. 9 by 5 millimeters to 6 by 4 millimeters. We're going to give you nearly a half price deal, actually. 2 of these, I want to put them together though, and I think you should get the piece. Whatever you do create with these, I think it would be a piece that you would maybe want to get valued. LNVX12 is your eye to go. 45 carats of blue zircon, just utterly beautiful. 0800 644 655 JewelleryMaker.com is where it's at. Do tap the app. Make sure you're coming in fast for these ones. You know what? We have got lots and lots of interest in these. Think about where you're going to put them, whether it's in a bubble piece, whether these are going with pearls, because they look great with pearls. Still some of those available, by the way. Whether it's going with the tourmaline, which just works so well. Whether this is something blue in your bridal piece, it would work so well like that. Or whether you're going to team up with that fantastic fluorite and just let those glow things happen. Now, a striking gemstone, a beautiful gemstone, a gemstone that's going to do nothing other than complement what else you've got in your stash. But only if you're quick for them. Lots of you are there. Good evening, good evening, good evening to each and everyone. What am I supposed to have in box 21? So these are the exact same as the ones we had earlier. But these are in white. Have they got the screen faces on them? They've got different faces on them. No, they haven't. They have, I don't think. Oh, no, they haven't. So, if you liked the screen faces, that's the colour we gave you earlier. Here's the colour we gave you. No! Whoa! Whoa! You can't really see the screen face as much in these ones. Do you think it's because it's white?
They're more like stormtroopers.
They are like, don't talk about stormtroopers because I've got a funny crush on stormtroopers.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I've got a crush on stormtroopers. Don't you think there's something about Stormtrooper? And Harrison Ford, obviously.
Harrison Ford, I'd agree with you. I'm not sure.
Harrison Ford dressed as a Stormtrooper when he goes to rescue her, though. Come off it. What girl can resist? Oh, hi, Beverly in Hertfordshire. Cluster drop earrings for me, Jenny, with the blue zircon.
Definitely,
yes.
good idea.
Definitely. And you live in Hertfordshire, so if you make them, I can come and collect them. OWGP96, £8.95 for these. They are gorgeous. Maybe these are your stormtroopers. Da, da, da. That's as much as that song I can sing before we get sued. 0800 644 655 JewelleryMaker.com. Oh yeah, you're gonna like. Right, I had this strand the other day. Can we just get rid of the word milky? There is nothing milky about this strand. If you drank milk that looked like this, you might get a poorly tummy. They don't look milky. I'm really quite cross about this, actually. Can you tell? Who called these milky? Well, take it away. It's not milky. What's nice about being called milky?
I know.
It's so not. Who's decided? Who's the head of the milky movement in this building? Because I want to go and speak to them.
It's better than saying something like cloudy, though.
But they're not cloudy either.
No, they're not. No.
They're beautiful.
Oh, they're not. I mean, you've got some really
But
clear
even
ones
like
in
the
there.
clouds are at least more beautiful than calling something milky. Milk goes sour. Nobody wants to smell milky, do they? Or look milky. These are beautiful. They neither smell nor look milky. They are gorgeous. They have clarity. They're wonderful aquamarine, and they must never, never, never be put in the milky pot. Look at them. Look at them. They're gorgeous. I love them.
They're beautiful.
Oh, I love aquamarine so much. Now, should we go for a bit of mookaite, shall we? Does everybody do that? Everybody does that, don't they?
Yeah, I think so.
Mookaite. Well, of course, nobody does it as good as me. That's a given, all right? Have I ever watched the Deck advert? No. What Deck? What are you talking about? I haven't seen that. No, I'll have to watch it. I remember watching Going Round the Twist when I was little, and that was Australian.
Oh, yeah.
Bronson, what have you done now? I used to love that. Have you ever felt like this? They don't know in this building because they're all quite young, which is quite depressing. Who said that? Chris remembers that. Chris is the youngest. Probably his parents made him watch it when he was little. Oh, I think, oh, maybe he's, look, straight in stretchy bracelets or memory wire bracelets. How cool would that look? £7.95,
Yeah.
and it's mookaite. You can only get mookaite in Australia. Whereabouts in Australia is it again that you get this? It's
Mooka
like
Creek.
Mooka. That's it, Mooka Creek, because it reminds me of
North,
Wolf
south,
Creek,
east. It's on the
which
west
is
of
scary.
Australia.
Yeah. Have you ever been to Australia?
No, not yet. I am going to go one day because I've got so many family out there.
I used to
And they
work
keep
there.
saying,
It's nice.
Come over and we can stay with us.
Come
And I
over and we
think,
can have a barbecue.
Yeah.
But be careful of the wallabies in the garden. £7.95. It's lovely. It's lovely to go. I used to go to Sydney every other month now. And I used to go to somewhere called Manly, which is lovely. Yeah, Manly Bay is gorgeous. Now, 25. I miss it a little bit. I only go up to number 24. I don't go up to number 25. All right. What's it supposed to be? Maybe that's 25 because there was 2 strands in there. So I think that's what it was. Somebody was cheeky and went, oh, do you know what? She won't notice. Put them both in there. It's okay, Chris. I like what you did there. It was forward thinking. So don't let anyone tell you. Nothing, Chris, nothing. Don't. What was that he said? Yeah, he did that. He's not even ashamed of it. It's like, yeah, I did it. And these are mermaidial. Look at them. They're a mermaid's tail of treasure. If I had a tail, I would want it to be made out of this.
I did a lovely mermaid's tiara.
Oh, I love mermaids.
With those and the long clear crystals.
Oh, I do love these. They've got that sort of oceanic feel about them, haven't
Yeah,
they?
they have.
Oceanic or oceanic? I don't.
Oceanic.
Oceanic. I'm making up words as I go along.
We'll have to have a Jenny dictionary.
That was the ping of a great deal. £9.95. EBGB95 is your item code. After the break, we have got the kit. We've got inspiration coming out of every orifice of Rebecca. We've got 2 brand new strands coming up at 8 o'clock. Oh, I've come over all funny. Quick. Relationship healing, relationship healing, relationship healing. I'll see you in a minute. Jewellery Maker's
It's my birthday! I hope you can tune in this Thursday for what will be a really fun show. I'm joined by the very lovely, the super talented Alison Tarry, who has got some very special kits that have been designed around some of my favourite flowers. So if you love your bluebells, your daffodils and your gladiolis, then you'll love this day. Also on Thursday we have a very, very, very special deal of the day. It's the launch of Andamuka Opal. It's an absolutely exquisite strand, a very special opportunity and one definitely for the collectors. There's going to be loads and loads of deals because I have well and truly raided the vault. There's sterling silver, massive bundles, we've got beautiful charms, loads of gemstones and oodles of inspiration with our lovely Alison. So it's going to be fun. I think there best be cake. So tune us on Thursday from 8 a.m.
You can watch our Jewellery Maker show every day on our website by clicking the Watch and Buy Online link in the top right-hand corner of our homepage. Our Jewellery Maker community is a fantastic platform to share, learn, chat and make new friends. So why not like our Facebook page and join over 64,000 like-minded people?
Are you new to Jewellery Maker? Shop with us for the first time and you'll receive a free gift. The free gift includes 2 beautiful gemstone strands in an organza bag, plus a DVD ideal for jewellery making newbies, featuring tutorials essential for getting started and so much more. As long as you qualify as a new customer and haven't shopped with us before, then your free gift will automatically be added to your order when you make your first purchase with us. It's really that simple. Gemstone strands are selected at random, so gemstone size, shape and colour will vary for each new customer. Why stop there? Once you receive your new free gift, we'd love to see what you create. Share your designs with us via our Facebook page and join our creative community of jewellery makers. Start your jewellery making journey with us today. Create, wear, share.
The Jewellery Maker phone is free from a UK landline, so call us today to place your order.
Well, here she is. Please meet Rebecca. Well, you met her a lot of times, actually. Rebecca, thank you so much for being on the show.
I'm trying not to look at you because of my nose.
It's okay. I think I'm all right with it now.
You've got used to it now.
I'm all right with it now, yeah. It's not so bad because I can see the skin.
Yes.
If you were all rubber, I'd have a problem.
No.
I'm not sure about this lady on the end. She is beautiful, though. Now, we've got some really interesting things coming up for you. We've got a kit that is... We just found out the price of it.
I know, it's an incredible
fabulous price, isn't it? Now, we've also got some bloodstone going at a great price, and you bought the bloodstone that was on earlier on
yes,
today.
I bought the one from this morning, and I'm going to get that as well.
It's gorgeous. I love these shields. Very masculine.
Yes.
It can be. It can be a little bit Game of Thrones if you please as well. That's coming up later. We've got some. What on this bar is your favourite? Do you think?
The one I'm drawn to is the amethyst.
Yeah, it's lovely, isn't it?
Yes.
Look at this.
Yeah.
They're coming up.
That's
Got them the wrong way
lovely.
around. There we are. They're coming up in the 9 o'clock hour, so stay tuned for those. They're gorgeous, aren't they? But I think they do go really.
They go really well.
I like that combination.
The shape as well.
These are so warm.
Oh, they're twisted ones.
Yeah, they're twisted.
Yeah, lovely because the light bounces off them more then.
Lovely, aren't they? They're coming up in this hour, past, so do be ready for that. So let's talk about the kit. Let's first of all have a look at the witch. This is so cool. Have a look at what Rebecca has made. The mask is incredible. She's very pretty, your model, isn't she?
That's Christina.
She's very pretty.
Yeah, my model. She goes everywhere with me because
she does
it's
look a bit like Christina Aguilera, actually, from the side. She's what, sorry?
She looks more real than those white, faceless
Absolutely,
masks
she does,
that
yeah.
you get. Yeah.
She's very beautiful. I wish I looked like that.
Yeah.
Now, that is one amazing... Hi, darling. Did we just catch your hand there?
Yeah.
Thank you for throwing those at me. People have thrown worse. Now, if you would like the kit to make this sensational jewellery, then we've got it for you. We don't have loads of this kit, and we were discussing that we don't often see black wire,
No,
so this is a
we don't
great
get black
one.
wire very often at all. So get it while you can.
You get 10 metres of 1mm, and you get 10 metres of 0.4. You also get some teeny silver seed beads.
Yeah, I've got 11 O's
They're
there.
11s. And then these
And
little
you've got-
sparklers.
You get 15 O's as well.
Oh, and you get that? I didn't get those. I haven't got those. You've got those, have you? May I? Thank you. You get your 15s as well.
And they're nice shiny ones. They're not the matte ones that you get there. They're really shiny.
They're super shiny. And then you've got your 6mm, say it.
Swarovski.
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 That's it.
I keep going to say it, and my head's saying it right, but my mouth isn't.
Yeah.
Swarovski. On the website, the small seed bead tube is missing, but you do get it with. Only the price might confuse you, and you might make you think that you don't get it with, but you do get it with. You do. Says it on the graphics. We've said it out loud on the telly, so it has to happen. So we'd have thought, what, $24.95 for this at a great
I would
price?
think so, yes. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we were presuming, wasn't it?
Yeah.
We presumed wrong. $17.95, so there's a little extra in your pocket for you. QAXC65 is your item code. You've got £3.59 per element price there, which is not to be sniffed at all. And I know that you're going to inspire us now, Rebecca, and I'm going to sit back and let you do just that and take as much time as you like. Now, you might see things changing on there whilst Rebecca chats along and gives us her tutorial. We're going to make the mask, are we?
We're going to have a go at making the mask. Excuse me, Christine, I'm going to take that off you for a moment so we can bring it down here and have a good look at it. This actually took 35 hours to make.
Woo! So it's a labour of love.
I am not going to demonstrate the whole thing.
We can't pay you for 35 hours.
No, you can't pay me for 35 hours. But what I'm going to show you is some of the basic techniques in it.
Stunning.
Yeah. I've also done a sheet.
Did you do the sheet first?
No. I did a rough drawing first, just to decide which weaves I was going to put where. And we've photographed that. Dan's photographed that for us, and we're going to put it on Facebook so
brilliant,
everybody
thank
can
you.
have a look at that, because it is quite complicated. But I'm going to show you how to do all the basic weaves.
Okay, great stuff.
The weave round the base of the eyes and the muzzle is a simple 2x2 weave.
Okay.
And just to remind everybody of how to do that, is you have, move your ribbons. Yeah, you have.
Yeah, towards. They're
can't get
asking,
any
in case you're wondering what's going on. Becky just asked
There
to
we
move
are.
the thingy. There we go.
That's all right. And we have 3 wires. Splay them out a little bit just so you can get your wire in between. And this is a weave that loads of us guest designers use because it's quick and also it's movable. So you go twice around the top 2.
So you've got 3 of your
Twice,
1 mil.
3 of your 1 mil, and you've got your 0.4 that you're weaving with. Twice around the bottom 2. twice around the top 2, and twice around the bottom 2. Do that again, twice around the top 2, twice around the bottom 2. Now, I added an embellishment in this. If we look again at the bottom of here, every time I went round the bottom, I added a seed bead in.
Ah.
Okay, so the first time I went round the bottom, add a seed bead, go round again, secures the seed bead to the weave.
Fabulous.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shan't do that now because it takes too long. But a word of advice: pre-thread your wire with your seed beads.
Okay. Otherwise it gets
the
too
time
fiddly.
down.
Okay.
Cuts the time down. It gets too fiddly, and it's just there ready for you to then thread up the beads for what you want. So that 2x2 weave is the one that goes all the way round the bottom of the eyes, and another piece to make the muzzle.
Okay, great.
Okay. Then we have a different weave across the top of the ears. Goes from the edge of the eye all the way up here. So it's a very, very long piece of weaving.
Do you do all of these in separate elements and
do
then bring
all
them
in separate
together?
elements and then weave them together
Okay.
afterwards.
So you're in the first instance, get your drawing,
Yeah.
have a look at it, get in your head. Does it matter which element you start with?
No, I don't think it does. I actually started with the eyes.
Okay.
Because that was the bit I wanted to get detailed enough, because I
Right.
think the eyes are what you look at on a mask. So that was what I started with, and then I added on the ears because I wanted to make it a cat. And then I added the muzzle and the nose, and then I had this huge gap in the middle. I thought, what am I going to fill that with? And that's where the filigree work came in.
Oh, fab.
Okay. So we're going to look at the weave for the top of the ears, and this is where I've pre-threaded all my beads, because you're going to use a lot of your 15Os.
So you've got rather more than counting them. I imagine you put about 15 centimetres on there, have you? Maybe more.
There's
20?
more than that. It's all the way
Oh,
inside
right.
as
Okay.
well.
I see.
Always add on more than you need, because once you start this, you can't then add any more.
Because you're
unless
already
you
on.
unwind
Yeah.
the whole reel and start threading from the other end.
Okay.
So what we're going to do is, if it was a normal weave, we'd be doing 5 wraps round the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then you're going to thread up 3 or 4. On my original one, I only did 2. And that wasn't enough for the next step of adding the 11 O's. So I'm going to put 3 on this time for when I make this again. So you put 3 on, space them between the 2 wires, like that. That gives you your spacing. And then you do 5 wraps around the top again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Scrunch those up so that it's nice and neat. Just pull it tight. Okay, so we've got a nice barrier between the 2. Thread up 3 more. 1, 2. They're fiddly little pesky things, these 15Os. I'm not a seed
They
beaver,
look good though.
but
they
do
look good, don't they? They do the trick, my girl.
That's another reason to pre-thread them, because 1, and of course you can use a bead spinner to get them on there.
Oh yeah, you can.
can bend your wire to make it look like a needle and use a bead spinner, and it's, hey presto, done. It's brilliant stuff.
I've not used a bead spinner before. I've seen them, I've held one, but I've never actually used one. I'm not sure whether sometimes it's easier just to strand them on. No, are they much?
It's
Are they
so
really
much
good?
quicker. I mean, the
Really?
first time I used it, they went everywhere.
Did they?
Absolutely everywhere. But I got the hang of it.
So once you've got the hang of it, it'll do it?
Yeah, it does it. And if you get the replaceable trays as well, so if I wanted to
So then you
pre-thread
just
the silver
switch them,
ones on the
yeah.
bottom, I'd just switch them over.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so we're going to go 3 round that again. 4, 5, squidge it up, and then I'll just do this bit.
Okay.
And we'll go on to the next weave. 1, 2,
5 again?
3. It's 5 all the time. That's the good thing with wire work. It's patterns, it's repetition. 5. Okay.
Easier
now,
than knitting.
when you first do it, it looks quite square. But in order to space this out and give it a bit more movement, this weave you can move gently and space it out so it becomes more of a zigzag. Be careful when you do it though, because you don't want to pull the colour off the black wire, and make it a bit more movement. This 1 mil is lovely and soft because having done that, you can then make,
your
ear shapes.
Yeah.
Like that. And I'd do a bit more to finish that side
Your
off.
wire seems to have has kept its colour really, really well.
It has. It's come off more than the 0.4, but that's because I lost my nylon jewelled pliers. So
They're a great addition if you haven't used them on coloured wire.
I have found them again.
Oh, good.
After I finish.
You can always use masking tape otherwise, can't you?
That's
around
right, you can do.
But then you've got to have masking tape. That's the thing.
Yeah. So that's how you do the ears.
Righto.
The first part of the ears. Then there's this other one. Is another one where you pre-thread your beads. Again, I don't know how many I've put on there. I've just gone until I got fed up with the bead spinner, basically.
I like that. I just stuck them on the bead spinner and let the beads go on.
Well, they'll always
If
come
they
off
wanted
again.
to jump
you don't
on.
need them. You don't need
Yeah.
them. You just put them back in the pot.
Well, indeed, that's it, isn't it?
So this one is the tops of the eyes. Now, can you see how I've graduated? We've started at 1.
Yeah.
And then I think I've done 5 1s, 5 2s, 5 3s, 5 4s and a couple of 5s.
Yeah.
Just to finish it off there. Okay. And in between each one, so you just do once round, 1 2 3, 1 2 3. Hang on. Squeeze it in, and it automatically makes you space the wire. And you only need to go around once or twice there, just to secure it so they don't slither all over the place.
Okay.
Because you don't want these to space out like you did for the ears. You want these to be the shiny part of the eye. Then once around the top. And then you gradually step up your numbers, so I'll do 4 now. And it makes the spacing between your wires spread out like that. 1, 2. 2's enough. 1 2 3 4. There we go. 1, 2. And you do that for as long as you need your eyes to be. Which that's the right side. There. And if you do the beads on each side, it doesn't really matter which way around you do it. There we go. So that's those ones. So we've done, which ones have we done? We've done the bottom of the eye, we've done the top of the eye, we've done the top of the ear. Then you need to put a piece of wire, your 1 mil again, that joins these 2 bits together.
Okay.
So once you've got your eye, you make the ends of your eye. Which way are you looking?
We'll find you.
Yeah. And
There we
the ends of your wire go round the jaw piece and come out to make your eyelashes.
Oh, cute.
Like that. See?
Yeah.
So they go all the way round that bit and out again and make your eyelashes.
Fabulous.
There's there. And then underneath your ear shape, you need to add 1 long piece that goes underneath. And you catch it in the middle of the ears, catch it at the
With your
end of the
0.4.
ears, with your 0.4, yeah. And then you've got your pre-threaded silver beads again that you just weave in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out.
That's probably
in,
the easiest
out,
part,
in,
isn't
out.
it,
That's
of
the
the whole
easiest
thing,
part.
yeah.
As long as you've got a big enough gap there.
Yeah.
If you don't, like I did, it was
a monkey to do.
frustrating.
Yeah.
Yes, because I had to stop and rethread.
Okay.
Stop and rethread something. So make sure you've got a big enough gap in here to hold it.
Rightio.
And they're really good because they're on wire. You can shape them and make the ears concave like that.
Wonderful.
Okay.
It's fabulous. Now listen, we're really busy
Yeah.
for the kit. Loads of you coming in for that one. I think over half the stock's gone. Way over half the
that's
stock.
good. I hope you have fun making it.
C65. Thank you so much, Rebecca. Now I'm going to just stretch over. Oh, it's coming. Oh, these things are so far away from me. Right, so we're going to go with. Oh, you'll like this, I think.
Oh.
So this is like, it's almost like it's been Viking knitted for us, isn't it?
Isn't it?
It's not quite a Viking knit, but it is
it's
that
machine
kind
made,
of.
but
Yeah.
it's hollow knit.
Yeah, it's lovely. Can we squish it if we want to? Yes, we can.
Yeah.
We can squish it if we want to.
If you get loads of Swarovskis, the 3mm will fit
Oh, can you
inside,
fill
I
it?
think, and fill that.
Yes, I'd love that, and put it in a bracelet.
Yes.
That'd be lovely.
Yes.
And you
Yeah.
get a metre, so you can make quite a few bracelets out
You
of that. We're going to give you a great price. It's only £1.45. I would absolutely fill that up with other little beads. Anything that gives you a little bit of sparkle for £1.45.
Yeah.
And then you could just end it with something like one of the macrame ends, couldn't
Yes,
you? Or the
could do
kumihimo ends, actually.
Kumihimo ends, and just glue them on. Yes, you could do.
That'd look great.
But it's sturdy enough that it won't squash if you use it as a chain. Anything like that. That's
Oh,
a
I
good
do
price,
like it.
$1.45
Yeah, it's
metre.
great.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well done to you if you've bought this. TZZ X92 is your item code. I'm liking that a very lot.
Yeah.
And you can really layer that up, can't you? £1.45. It's a risk-free purchase, and if you've already got a basket open, I always think you may as well put things like that in.
Yeah,
You should pay for your
absolutely. You
postage
never know
anyway.
when you're going to use something like that.
No minimum spend either, if you're a new customer. Hey, if you bought that for £1.45, as a new customer, you get 2 gemstone strands and a free DVD.
That's I know.
So it's
That's a
worth
bargain.
doing it.
Yeah.
I'd ring my friend and tell her to order that and then get your free strands.
Definitely.
No, of course I'm not supposed to tell you to do that. That's cheating. Here we go. Whoops daisy. A 1mm black wire. So we had this in your kit, but
Yeah.
maybe you want to add some more, because we were saying it's not an everyday occurrence to
You will
have a
need
wire.
some more because that's all I had left.
Okay, so get more.
Yeah, get some more.
Definitely get some more. We haven't seen this since March. That's how much we don't see copper wire. So grab it fast, PYZ R96 in this black colour, because you've got it. We've got it here, and it'll work really well with your bloodstone.
Yeah.
£3.95 is a great price for that.
It's sturdy enough just to make a simple torque necklace
Yeah.
with one of those hanging off it.
Yeah,
It'd
definitely.
be brilliant.
And sometimes the simple
And-
things are the most effective, aren't they?
Yeah, it plats really well. That's
Got
the
it here,
1mm plaited.
I like the little charms you've done on that.
Oh, thank you. They're the start of beady beads.
They're lovely. Oh, yes, and then you
Yeah.
bring it together. They're
Yeah.
lovely. Tanya's emailed
Just
in,
a
or
bit.
Tanya, depending on how posh she is. Is it possible to show the wire work witch again? My daughter called me and I missed it.
Oh yeah.
Of course, Tanya. Here she is. We'll find you, don't worry.
There.
There, look at that.
Let's do a twirl, Winnie. There we go.
Look at her cape. That's fabulous. How long did it take you? Her hair looks
I
fab.
know, it's about 15 hours.
Wow.
I do a lot of sculptures like that. I love doing them.
They're fab. Do you sell them?
Yeah, I do, yeah.
How much
She'd
would that be?
be 120.
She's fab. And
Yeah.
so really everything is time. If you
It is time, yeah. It is time.
isn't that fab? Wow.
Yeah. So, you know, I'm speaking with the powers that be to see if we can do a sculpture DVD.
Well, that'd be ace.
I make a different sculpture every month. At the moment, I'm doing flower fairies.
Oh, yeah.
So, you know, like there's the gemstone of the month for birthstones, there are flowers of the month.
Yes, I know.
As well.
Yes.
And
What's the flower of this month?
I don't know. I haven't done this month yet. So.
Well, we will find out. We will find out. Yes, I used to read the Flower Fairy book.
I think it's Strelitzia, but I'm not sure.
Oh, I don't even know what that is.
Paradise flower. Paradise bird.
The paradise flower.
Yeah.
I love gardening and my garden. I'm obsessed with my hanging baskets. They're massive. So I think my hanging basket has reached about 5 foot, like it's from up to down. It's it's massive, the one. I got 2 the same, and then I have one. Mark had it specially done for me so that it kept flowering with different flowers.
Yeah.
I've had all these amazing flowers. It was a really nice gift.
Are you feeding it as well, then?
Yeah, of course. Yeah. I've been giving it tomato feed.
Oh, that's a good idea.
And I've been giving it normal plant food and alternating them. Somebody told me to do that, and I deadhead it like religiously. I was out there this morning, like, the leaves are starting to go on it now. I've got 4, but the one is like probably a 5-footer.
Oh, I could have done with those.
You could have. Oh, you know what these would be good for? Putting in the netted chain we just had.
Yeah, they would go perfectly in there.
Well, I do love Spinel, the master of disguise, so it is. So sparkling. Oh, this month is an aster flower.
Oh, asters. Oh,
Yeah.
that's got my juices going. Yeah.
MCY Y04, 15 carats of gorgeous black spinel. I like simple rings made out of things like this because they're so sparkly and you can wear it, and I like seeing the sparkle.
Yeah. I actually prefer those to black diamonds.
Do you know, I
Silly
think...
me, but...
Well, the thing is, you do get more of these than if you were. You get more for your money, and really and truly, unless you were an expert, would you know the difference? If you're honest?
No, I know. I don't think you would.
Well, they call it the Master of Disguise because it has been a gemstone that has fooled even jewellery experts, gemstone experts. £9.95 is such a fab price for a gemstone that's going to pack a punch. And you have got a 30 centimetre strand here. MCY Y04. Perfect for making those very special pieces. Tiaras would be beautiful as well. Loads of you there, shopping from all over the world. Welcome to a brand new jewellery maker. We're going to go to where, sorry? Who, sorry, where, sorry, who? Now, these are black tourmaline slices. These will sell out, these will, says Liam.
I got those as well.
Of course you have, I thought you would. You like a bit of tourmaline, don't you?
I do.
And these are so ripe for wire working. They're ripe for the picking, aren't they?
They are. But the fact that they're rough as well, and you can see the makeup of them from the edges, is amazing.
It is. It gives it another dimension, doesn't it?
It does. They're so lovely for prong setting.
Oh yes, of course. And black is such a great colour, isn't it?
Yes.
It's so dramatic, and I think it's very ready for the winter. Because I think people wear chunkier gemstones in the winter because you're wearing chunkier clothes, you need to make a bigger statement with your jewellery. It's no good wearing something fine and delicate. You're not wearing a little fine, delicate dress. It'll get lost, won't it?
That's right.
£19.95 for these. They're going to sell out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is what you've got on your... you've got 5 on the strand for £19.95. Black tourmaline in this kind of size is wonderful. It's next month's birth gemstone along with the opal as well. And again, there's a lot of healing properties in tourmaline, isn't there? According to witchcraft kind of legend. Yes. Look at that. That would be a nice... what is the one for... If you're a crystal healer, what would you want tourmaline for? And again, we're not pushing this on anyone. No. What's it for? I'm fascinated by things like that.
It is such a popular gemstone. I went to the, what's it called? The Rock and Gem bead show.
Which one? There's one in Cheltenham that's great.
Yeah,
the racecourse.
The first time they did it in Colchester.
Oh, wow.
Fascinating experience. Fascinating. But everybody was asking.
It's supposed to promote inspiration and happiness.
Ah.
So it's a great one. And
that's
reduce fear, and it's a self-confidence building.
Yes.
So that's where if you went to a crystal healer to help you with those kinds of ailments, they would offer you this gemstone. And I like to talk about things like that, but I know some people don't believe in it. My brother being one, but I believe in stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I like going and having my fortune told and stuff. I know. Did you see? They're lush, aren't they?
Oh, aren't they beautiful? Oh, God, the colours coming off those are incredible.
Now, this is a very, very, very high-end collector's box of, you guessed it, you know exactly what these are. Opals, the last 4 available.
Do you know, I think the producers know I'm coming and they do this on purpose and they save all my favourite bits until I'm on here so I can't buy them.
Well, you know what Alison Terry does, don't you? She brings her
I know.
iPad in.
Well, I'm not
Not allowed
not
to do
that.
that. She can get away with it because she
It's all right. I don't need be getting a second lot anyway because I've already got them.
Have you got them?
Yeah.
These
I couldn't
are...
resist them.
Well, you can't. How can you? Rose cuts. I've not heard of a rose cut. Let's have a look at it. Let me see what it will
you've
do.
done it. Well done.
I'm straight in there. This one is utterly breathtaking. Look at this. Every one is like literally remarkable. I can't show you. I want to show you the fire. Look at this.
I mean, you can see some of it, but put those outside or just in normal daylight, and they are mind-blowing. Yeah. I got one of mine had loads of purple in it, which was I've not seen for a long time.
These are red, these are purples, these are blues, these are greens. You've got all of that opalescence, all of that fire. These are ridiculous. I want these. How much are they going to be? Can I afford them? Oh, do you know what? Do you know what?
He's mean.
Can you...
Isn't he mean?
Well, the thing is, if you're staff, you have to go last down the ladder. You have to wait to see what's left,
I know.
which is fine, but not fine.
No.
I'd have to have this all set into sterling silver and going on a very... They're supposed to be lucky, aren't they, opals?
They're supposed to be very, very lucky if they're your birthday.
Yeah. My mum's birthday is on the 1st of October.
Yeah. That is a beautiful layout.
I just love these.
Yeah.
I just love them.
Look at that
Opals.
pear drop one.
$79.95.
Yeah.
I'd be getting the credit card out for them. I would.
I would.
Look, you
I'd
can
get
see the
them
red
again.
from there.
They're just so beautiful.
What are you going to do with yours? Do you know yet? Or is it have they gone in the drawer to be stroked?
No, they're in my special box to be safe for a special occasion. Because I do weddings.
Jewellery.
So,
oh, do you?
Yeah. So they come out to show people, and if they go, oh, I've got to have it, then they get one. But
I cannot believe... Now, I'm seeing so much red from this, but it's very difficult to show you.
yeah.
Can you see it? Oh, God. And the clarity is insane. You need to have them. They're going to sell out. We're over allocated if everybody checks out baskets. We're way over allocated. Now you need to check out your baskets. Merseyside, West Midlands, Hampshire, Fife. You've got to check out your baskets. We're over allocated. We have you all. And how many do we have exactly? We had 4 left. We have 4 left. And that is it. We're over allocated. We've got people on the phone lines waiting for these as well. Check out your baskets. This is your price. You need to check it out. You can get these valued if you want. You've got a 30-day money-back guarantee on everything that you buy from us here at JewelleryMaker. These are going back up to £201 if there's any left tomorrow, but right now they're over allocated. If you don't check out your baskets, you've missed out. But if you check out your baskets, it looks like they may have gone. There's a queue on the phone lines for them as well.
You know, I went to Harrods, not to buy anything, I just go to
feel like
at the jewellery.
to be in there.
Yeah, that's right.
I do that.
And I went round their jewellery quarter, and they had some of the most incredible opals. One opal, smaller than that pear shape, was £2,900.
I can believe it. I can believe it. We've got to move on, but it looks like they've gone. Let's give you something completely and utterly different. Now, I would put these in a wind chime.
Yes, the sound is amazing.
These could be angel's wings, but they could be leaves as well. I think we're probably calling them leaves. But I think if they were angel wings... Do you know what these would be great at? Imagine this at the bottom of a dream catcher.
Yes.
Feathers and shells.
Yes, they would, wouldn't they? Yeah.
I love these for a dream catcher. You see what I mean? They could be feathers as well as leaves, couldn't they?
Yeah. And both sides are just as beautiful.
They are.
You could use maybe some cerulean, on the inside to set some gems in a graduated V going down the middle.
If you had a permanent fine liner, just hear me out on this one. An angel here, here's her face, and her body's there, and these are her wings.
Yeah.
So you could go in with your alcohol inks. I'd go with a really light brown.
Yes.
Like
just
a
so you get the
sepia.
suggestion
Like
of
a sepia. They could be quite ghostly and spirity.
Yeah.
I can see faces in these. £17.95. So these are made out of real shell, and I like that about them. They feel great, actually. They're so smooth.
Yeah.
And because they've got a dip in them, you could cup them. You could have something in the middle just here, perhaps a pearl. They feel divine. I really like those a lot. At £17.95, you've got a great price. There's single figures left on these. Hi, Charmaine, you've got yours, Bryony. Collector in Merseyside and Anderson in Angus. I'm just going to have a sippage.
I'm going to have to go and get my nose off so I can drink my tea.
Take your nose off so you can drink your tea.
Because it...
Do you want a straw, darling? Stop. That's hilarious. It's also I can't look at that rubber nose, I'm sorry. Now,
I've got a drippy nose now.
stop. Oh my God. Stop. I'm surrounded by two things that I'm very scared of. Two rubber elements.
I don't know, really.
No, because she is quite pretty, so I'm not really scared of her that much. But because she's made of her, if I touched her, I'd feel funny. Yeah, I'm real funny with it. It's because I've always been like it. Becky Redican's like that with polystyrene. I've got three things I'm really scared of. One of them is rubber stuff, but because I can see your skin, I'm not so bad. And there's two songs that if I listen to, I freak out. I'm not going to tell you what they are because there are people in this building who know what they are. I think Oliver knows what they are. Because then people start singing them. Because if I tell they're quite catchy. Yeah, but I know, but sometimes you can't help it, because once I say the title of a song, you sing it.
Stick on you.
Yeah,
brain,
and they are very, very, very catchy songs. I won't tell you, because they are plain rounds of kyanite. What I love about kyanite is this amazing... Look inside these. They've almost got they've got a chatoyancy to them for sure. Yeah. But it's that depth, that inky blue that you get. Look at that. It's like moonstone almost. It's quite remarkable. This kyanite, isn't it?
I've got a piece of rough kyanite at home, and you can see the shards in it. How they cut it is unbelievable. It must be so hard to cut them.
It's a Viking gemstone, isn't it? So they used it to guide the ships in Viking era. You used to have a great big, and it's because you could still see the sun through the clouds if you hold up a piece of kyanite. There you go. There you are. BDN V97, totally and utterly natural for that one. Now, one Ethiopian opal left, and that is it. Once they're gone, they're gone. A bit of yellow at the upside. I love the colour yellow. Such a happy colour, isn't it? This one's real chamomile tea yellow, which I love.
Yes.
It's very calming to me.
It is.
I used to give my kids chamomile tea. They used to love it.
Yes.
I'm not saying you should do that, because I'm not sure whether that's okay. No, it hasn't got any caffeine in it, but I did used to give them chamomile tea. Cool, not boiling hot.
Yeah, it's calm.
They used to always have it when they were like 2 and 3. I'd give them chamomile tea before they went to bed.
Looks like my breakfast morning tea. That's green tea with lemon.
Well, I have green tea with jasmine.
Oh no, the jasmine's too perfumed for me.
Oh, see, I love it.
No, too perfumed, but I like it with lemon.
I'd just drink the jasmine tea if I could, but I can't find jasmine tea anywhere.
Tea pigs do it.
Who do it?
Tea pigs.
What, just pure jasmine? Oh, thank you. Good old tea pigs. Other pigs are available.
Other pigs are available, yeah.
£14.95 ZSJN04. 15 carats of natural yellow diopside. Put this in earrings, let them drop. Look at that colour. And it is, I think things like this are if you do collect gemstone strands. Before you started with us, because I think you come across two different types of jewellery maker. You come across jewellery makers that jewellery make, and they might not know that you can jewellery make with genuine gemstones, and it's all about the weave and it's all about the technique. Yeah. Then you get jewellery makers who jewellery make because they want to work with genuine gemstones.
Yeah.
and it's a way of them getting these incredible gems for a better price and making their own jewellery than if they were out to buy it.
That's right.
So what kind of jewellery maker did you start as, do you think? Was it about the gemstone first?
No,
and
it was the gemstones first.
It was the
because
gemstone
I
first.
was totally gobsmacked that I could actually buy my favourite gemstones in a strand, not just one at a time.
Yeah.
It just blew me away.
Yeah, it's great though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because I do think you find us on two different levels here at JewelleryMaker. See what you think. Now we're going to give to you something. Songea. Now, back in the day of JewelleryMaker, when we first started doing this strand, we had a strand very, very similar to this, and then we didn't see it again for months. And now I'm seeing it for the first time in about 4 or 5 years. So this is really nice. It's got
the colours in there,
and it almost
There's a
paprika. Yes, in there.
Snap.
See, great minds. But look. And look at those blues. Ceylon blues is so important, and I can see them. I'm not saying it is Ceylon sapphire, but you have that kind of clarity.
Yeah.
The rarity of. I think it's only royalty that owns Ceylon sapphires now, isn't it? Now, this is going in your special box for absolute sure. I do like the idea of making just a ring out of this. The whole strand, I'd put it all in one strand.
Yes.
And I would then get that ring, I'd get it valued, and
Definitely.
I would only use gold findings with this, I think. It would be solid gold findings.
Yeah.
Because of the yellows, because of the warmth. Not that silver would look bad, it wouldn't.
No,
it was
but
just be my preference.
Yes.
$39.95. Now, listen. Okay, so Kerry, who is in my ear, will probably remember this. So when we first started doing this, Kerry, about 5 years ago, were you here? You were here 5 years ago. This would have been about £120, wouldn't it? Easily. The buying power here must have got so much stronger, because I would not expect that at that price. I'm not going to say I'm overly happy with it being that price, because I think, doesn't it look beautiful as a ring? Because I think maybe we're undervaluing it a little bit. I don't know. But that's okay, as long as you don't do that. Grab yours. There's nothing to stop you selling this on as it is. I'm not supposed to advocate that, but I'm also not going to deny that it's okay, because it is okay for you to do that. I'm not going to tell them that it's not okay for staff members to do that. It's in your contract. GAJ N67.
Put a fear you know what into him then.
Well, I think it would be not so bad if it was a low-cost gemstone, but when it's something like that, I think there'd be some rules, wouldn't there? Okay. Now, this, we had the other... Liam, you know when you do things you're not supposed to do, the best thing to do is not tell anyone.
Yeah.
You're like me, you've got a big mouth, which will always come back to bite you. That big mouth will come back to bite you. That's what my mum used to say to me.
When you've dug a hole, stop digging.
Yeah. Now, watch this, watch this. Oh, yes.
Gorgeous.
Oh, I love that. And I love that they're double drilled as well.
As a bangle would be amazing, because gemstones like that, you've got to be able to see when you're wearing them.
100%. I like the idea of a ring with it again, because I'm quite selfish with gemstones that I love. I want to
a
see
bangle
them.
and a matching ring.
Yeah, why wouldn't you?
If you space those out with some gold spaces or sterling silver spaces in between each one.
Be lush, wouldn't it? So Serzi has emailed in. No, that's Tanya. Ba-doop. I'll tell you what. Oh,
Yeah,
peach and grey
beautiful.
moonstone, super elegant. Thanks, Serzi. Hope you're well, darling. Serzi made me my plaque that says "Be a salmon."
Oh. It's gorgeous.
It is gorgeous. It's natural. I love the cut of these. Do you?
Yes.
That jester cut.
Yes.
£27.95. These are gorgeous. Liam says he's also gorgeous for any ladies out there. I think you and Kerry would actually be quite gorgeous together, but are you two friends to be gorgeous together? Now, Liam said nothing, but Kerry went, oh, yeah, we're too much friends. Liam said nothing.
Yeah, you didn't, did you? That was
Oh, this is so cute.
Oh.
You just made that awkward, yeah. No, I feel it was me. It was me. I shouldn't have said anything. Now...
He's changing the subject.
He's changing the subject. Oh, I get so excited by young love. It's so cute, isn't it?
Ooh.
Oh, Kerry, you can't set him up with your sister when really it's you that loves him. Well, I do think... now, listen, can I just tell everyone I've got a 100% marriage record for everybody that I've set up, and I think you two might be the next. Your sister won't go out with him because she knows that you two are right for each other. We'll do this after the show, okay? Yes, we will do it after the show. Look at this blue zircon. It's fiery, it's lustrous, it's blooming gorgeous. Look at the sparkle.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, I love it. I am selfish today. I want everything as a ring, don't I?
But that is a trilogy ring, and I don't mean just 3 stones. Well, you've got 4 rows. I've done 3 rows.
Why have 3 when you can have 4, girl?
Oh, that's true.
Well, I mean, I could have 5 if I wanted to, but that's just being greedy, isn't it? But then actually, truly, you would want to make earrings, perhaps, to go with it.
Yes.
I think you could channel set that in a bracelet.
Yes,
Lush.
you could.
Oh, I really love that.
Oh, that's beautiful.
I love zircon because it sparkles so much, and I love a bit of sparks. RFB. We're both like, oh, yeah, that's one of my I've got to say that's one of my favourites of the show. I think it might go really nicely with the tourmaline.
Oh yes, that would be beautiful.
Very pretty together. Still a few of those pink tourmalines available, darlings. We'll give it a kiss. What's the myth and legend behind zircon? Just because I kissed it, so I feel like, and it wants me. I can feel it. A bit like you and Kerry with each other.
Oh, that was...
What is the myth and ledge behind it? He can't look. He's too busy. Now, whoops. Okay, what was next? I can't get past my love matching abilities. Ruby zoisite.
Getting competitive out there now.
Yeah, because there's Liam's got a competition because Chris wanted Liam. There's enough of Liam to spread out, all right? No, I mean no. I'm not saying. I'm saying that you'd go. You'd
You've
hop
got
about.
enough character
I'd
to
say you'd
spread
hop about.
between everybody.
There's nothing to do with your weight. More about your spreading the love abilities. Now, ruby zoisite in nuggets. Lots of colour here. Lots of drama. And if you love emerald, you'll love this. Are you ready? £5.95. Well, he's only just looking up the powers of zircon. Is it the denial of love gem? Because if it is, I'm bringing it in there. Kerry said she's taking my mic out. Oh, is she taking it out? No, okay. £5.95 for these. They're gorgeous. I think they go with the shell. You put them inside the shells. Oh dear, he's just gone to a website that's shut his computer down. Now, so we can't help you with the zircon. Perhaps I could look at it from my little Google station I've got right in front of me. Doobie-doo, doo-doo-doo. Ooh, beryl. Beryl rounds aren't a thing that normally happen.
No,
aren't
they're not.
they lovely?
Yeah,
your chin's falling off, just so you know.
Oh yeah.
Just
Oh, that means I can drink my tea.
take your chin off, you'll be fine. Is it on suckered on? What have you done? Glued it? Oh, ow!
It's only spirit gum. No, I wouldn't do that to her.
They said
You
it
might,
would be a
but I
shame if it ended up in Jenny's face. Here we go. We have got the most. This is beautiful. You've got some morganite, some kunzite. It's stunning, isn't it?
It's beautiful.
I love it in the rounds.
Yeah, and that size round as well.
I
That's
think this would
delicate.
make a great christening gift in a little stretchy bracelet.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
I think that's utterly stunning, that is. I would expect it to be around $39.99. Ooh! $14.95. Brilliant price. I'd get it. I'd absolutely get it. Well, the thing is, you know you've got quite a lot of aquamarine in here, and you've got such beautiful morganite. Aquamarine.
It reminds me, oh, what's that? The Thunderbirds theme tune.
What, 5?
Aquamarina.
Marina. Aquamarina. Sorry. Sorry, everybody. Sorry. We won't do that to you again. I go around my house singing quite a lot. Do you?
Oh, I do. I'm always singing.
I sing. Do you know what I've got a habit of doing, which drives my son absolutely insane? He hates it. I change his songs into opera.
Oh,
now this does not go down well with my son at all. No, he does not listen to End Up. So he was listening to that. He was listening to that H, and I was singing that in. Well, that's not. I can't sing that for you now because it's probably a bit sweary. But even like I do it all the time, and it drives him mad. And I know it puts him in an instant bad mood, but I can't help doing it. Is that bad? That's quite bad of me, isn't it? Is it just normal mummy?
Yeah, it's normal mummy. What a normal mummy does.
Yeah, you've got to annoy him. It builds character, doesn't it?
It does. It does.
I feel like it does. Rose quartz. This is a gemstone of friendship, isn't it? And love.
Friendship, platonic friendship and love, yeah.
Well, that's why we're all so friendly here, I think, 'cause there's a lot of rose quartz.
Yeah.
And everybody does have a lot of fun here. So there's a guy that I used to work, the guy. So there's a chap that works here called Alan Marr.
Yes,
and he used to work with me in my last place of work. And I said to him in the kitchen, do you like it here? And he said, I absolutely love it. And I said, do you prefer it? And he went, oh my gosh, I just, because everybody is just so much more children friendly and lovely.
It's so friendly here and so helpful to everybody.
He's lovely. He's a lovely guy. BUG P05. Everyone loves Alan. He's snugged right in here, hasn't he? Should be £24.95, but it's not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 to the strand. So let's make them pence per rose quartz. 80 pence per rose quartz, which is not to be sniffed at all, is it?
That's a good price, that is.
Well, you've got a little twist on these, and you were saying earlier, Rebecca, how lovely that is to have that twist.
It is. It catches the light more.
Yeah?
As it moves.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah. But they're still very straight-sided, so it's a good one for wrapping or for prong setting.
You could put
You could do a very nice 3-strand weave, 0.6mm. Weave round the edge and prong set into the middle.
Do we see much flat wire these days?
We get the gallery wire in.
Yeah, I've heard of the gallery wire.
Yeah,
but
it's coming. Yeah. It comes every now and again, but it's quite rare.
Quite hard to get hold of, isn't it? I heard because I came in going flat wire, please, in my show, and they were like, "You joker."
Oh, if we could actually have flat wire, I can't remember the last time we saw flat wire.
Yeah, I think we should bring it back.
And even then, we've only had the copper.
Would you use it if we bought it back?
I use flat wire a lot.
Oh, well, we'll have a look at that then.
Sort of.
Should we go flat wire shopping then, everyone? Should we go on a little escapade?
Yeah, sort of 4mm wide, flat wire.
We'll go to Flatland. We'll go to Flatland.
Yeah, I know where to get it from.
Let's go Flatland. Now, emeralds. I don't think you can argue with an emerald, can you? It's beautiful, it's powerful, you know instantly,
that
it's a high-end gemstone. You can't argue that it's a high-end gemstone. You can't argue that it's one to own, can you? This is Brazilian emerald. Emerald is one of my all-time favourites because it's green. Have you seen Carol's engagement ring? Does she wear it on air?
No.
You need to ask her to show it to you. It's probably the nicest engagement ring I've ever seen in my life. It is a massive Colombian, I think it's a Colombian emerald. It's got the most amazing clarity and it is surrounded by the most stunning diamonds. It is outstanding. I can't believe she doesn't. She probably doesn't wear it because it would distract you. If you wore it on air and if she was wearing it on air and you were looking at things, all you'd be able to do is look at that. You'd just be looking at it the whole time.
Yeah.
It's literally insane.
That's gorgeous.
I love emerald so much. And these could be masculine pieces of emerald. And there's not many male pieces of jewellery out there that can include emerald because of the way it's normally cut.
Yeah.
This one could go on a chain and be a piece of emerald on a chain. May's Birth gemstone, so maybe you want to tie it in for that. ENJ. N34, £59.95. Use your debit cards, use your credit cards. We take them all. You can even use PayPal when it works. 0800 644. Yeah, you can use PayPal. Yeah,
you can. But you have to do each
you have to do it
individually.
Yes. Which I must get back to that lady who put on our... Yes, which is a pain, isn't it, at the moment?
It is.
So.
It is a pain.
Does that affect your P&P if you do it like that or not?
No. It's still the same as if you were paying through your bank account.
It's just annoying. But then if you've sold a load of stuff on...
notifications, you have authorised.
Oh, okay.
Oh, go away.
Now, aquamarina. These in earrings in my ears.
In a ring.
Yes, because you could put them...
A prong set in the ring.
Prong set with the point at the bottom as the coulee.
Oh.
You're not wrong. You are not wrong.
Those I haven't got on.
Oh dear, you haven't got these?
No.
Oh dear. Have you never seen them?
No, I've not seen those before.
Aren't they lovely?
They are gorgeous.
This cut, this shape, doesn't happen every day.
Doesn't.
So when it does, grab it. So imagine if we put it... Obviously that would be there. Oh yeah, that's gorgeous. That's a
beautiful.
big carat weight in the one.
Yeah.
So listen, I had 2 rings that my grandmother left me, and they were both exactly the same. Aquamarines, big aquamarines. So I put one through an auction because I didn't need it, and I put it towards something else that I know my grandma would have wanted me to do. I think she forgot that she'd given me 2, and my sister didn't want it. And £2,000 that ring got in the auction. It was big, and it was in white gold, and it was beautiful.
Oh.
And then this whole strand is £29.95.
Oh, beautiful. Love them.
I
just love that trillion cut.
Me too.
Get such movement with it.
Yeah.
Oh.
$29.95. UIVR69 is your item code. We've only got a couple of minutes left in this hour, but think about putting these with the tourmaline. Think about the fact that we have got the bloodstone coming up in the next hour that just... Is it in the next hour? Hang on, my talk back's good. There we go. Yes, it's straight after the break. The shields will be yours. This is your must-have dip. They look ready for battle, don't they? They're incredible. I love the idea of these being... Yeah, they're so Games of Thrones. Yeah. I love the idea of these being cufflinks. I love the idea of these going on. Well, I won't talk to you about too much of it now. How long have we got? Have we got time for it? Kunzite and aquamarine. Oh, my. You're going to love these because look how rough cut they are. And you've got a little cheeky... I don't know what those beads are in the middle.
No, they'll be glass, I would think.
Oh, my gosh, look.
Aren't they lovely?
Oh, wow. Oh, wow, look at that price. These are going to sell out. You've got to be quick. Check out your baskets. They're amazing. Karen and Claire, you've both straight in as soon as you saw these. I think they're gorgeous.
Gorgeous. I love the tassels too.
Look at that one.
They are beautiful. I know.
Oh, I love them. I'm a fan. Are you a fan?
Kunzite is just mesmerising.
I am a big fan of this.
I like that. Very nice.
JGNV39. If you don't grab these, you're going to miss them. These will sell out at that price. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 on my strand. You should have there or thereabout. That's less than £1 each.
That's incredible.
If these were in a shop, and I'm not saying to you that you can't separate them and sell them for £5 each, I'm not. But you can if you want. free angel policy on things like this, but you have to check baskets out, otherwise you will absolutely miss out. After the break, don't forget we've got the Bloodstone coming up. We've got more gorgeous deals coming up for you. We've got another kit coming up later on tonight. I think that's in the 9 o'clock hour, isn't it? So much. So we're not here at midnight, unless we are.
Oh, no.
Which is fine.
I've got to get home.
I've got to get home. We'll see you in a tickle.
Right.
Don't go anywhere.
Hopefully Rebecca will be back after the break.
Wake up and tune into Jewellery Maker every morning at 8 a.m. for our early bird special. We have some great offers, amazing deals and great prices to bring to you. So that's 8 a.m. every morning, and you know what they say, the early bird catches the worm.
Our brand new Get Started with Jewellery Maker page has been created to provide help and guidance for jewellery making newbies. If you need design suggestions, hints and tips, or help with perfecting your jewellery designs, we're here to help. Head over to facebook.com/getstartedwithjm, where our talented in-house designers are happy to answer your jewellery making questions, offer inspiration, and get you started in your jewellery making journey. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share.
Are you new to Jewellery Maker? Shop with us for the first time and you'll receive a free gift. The free gift includes 2 beautiful gemstone strands in an organza bag, plus a DVD ideal for jewellery making newbies, featuring tutorials essential for getting started and so much more. As long as you qualify as a new customer and haven't shopped with us before, then your free gift will automatically be added to your order when you make your first purchase with us. It's really that simple. Gemstone strands are selected at random, so gemstone size, shape and colour will vary for each new customer. Why stop there? Once you receive your new free gift, we'd love to see what you create. Share your designs with us via our Facebook page and join our creative community of jewellery makers. Start your jewellery making journey with us today. Create, wear, share.
Order from us today at www.jewellerymaker.com.
Did you know no matter how many times you purchase with Jewellery Maker in the same day, you'll only be charged one fee of postage and packaging? Select our standard delivery for just $3.95, or if you'd like to receive your goods sooner, upgrade to our premium option for $5.95. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share.
The Jewellery Maker phone is free from a UK landline, so call us today to place your order.
We're ready. We're totally ready. Of course we are. Now, we have got for you today's must-have, which is absolutely stunning. So I've never, ever... You know that I've been here for a long time, give or take that 3.5-year break that I had. I've never seen a strand like this ever in my time. Ever, 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 amen, full stop, capital letter. So these, to me, are going in my stash straight away because I like to have things that I've never had before. I think it keeps things interesting. It pushes us out of our comfort zone. We start to create things like we've never created them before. But quite interestingly, I always think masculine pieces of jewellery, masculine anything, if you try and make a card for a guy or anything like that, they're probably the hardest thing, and the thing that we spend the most time agonising over, and I think this is why. We see something pretty and we buy it because we think it's pretty. Whereas when we go, oh, I've got to make David something, you think, oh, I've got enough in my stash because I've been too busy buying really pretty things. Not that this isn't pretty, you can make this pretty. This is more dramatic than pretty. This is more attractive and a bit sexier than pretty. See what you think. These shields of bloodstone are absolutely remarkable, aren't they? Now you've got a lot to the strand here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 on my strand. You will have there or thereabouts. Now there's a lot of you putting this in baskets already. We had some bloodstone in the earlier show, completely different, and it sold out. Did it sell out? It sold out, didn't it? It literally, if it hasn't sold out, it's very close to. There's about 2 left, if not. Now, the reason you love gemstones like this, I think, is because we don't see them very often. We don't see shields very often either, do we? This is a brand new exclusive strand. This has been cut exclusively for us here at JewelleryMaker. Medieval Christians often used bloodstone to carve scenes of the crucifixion. There's a little fact for you, because it's dramatic, I'd say. Bloodstone, therefore, was also known as the martyr's stone. Now, one legend, now listen to this, because this is one of the legends behind this gemstone. One legend of bloodstone says that it was first formed when drops of Christ's blood fell and stained some jasper found at the foot of the cross. Oh, that is a very, very strong mythology behind this gemstone, isn't it? So the powers, let's have a look. It's said to have special powers because of its history. So if you believe in this kind of gemstone, then I think it's supposed to be a very magical stone, it's saying here. I'm really into this now. That's really interesting. Do you know when you've got myths and legends that go back years and years and years and years and years and years? I always think they're fascinating. So it's said to represent the blood of Christ. Look at the edges on these. Think about putting your wire around them. I think this could be one you'd wear close to your heart. Maybe you could make a cross pendant or wear it with a wirework cross and have it in the centre of the cross. How amazing would that be? That would be so symbolic, wouldn't it? Put it in the centre as the shield of your heart and then put it in a cross. And of course, you know what the myths and legends behind this gemstone are. That would be phenomenal. Okay, I'm going to get this. We're going to give you 1 minute to get on the phone lines to get yourself with this in a basket. We only have 74 of these. There are hundreds of you shopping with us this evening. If you love gemstones that are jam-packed full of myths and legends, if you love gemstones that you can really get your teeth into, really think about the myths and legends behind them, and really think about how you can make a piece of jewellery that will do it justice, well, this could make a very symbolic piece. Start the clock, because it's now time to get this in a basket. Let's have a look. If you're a crystal healer, where would you use this? Let's have a look. We'll look up that next. You're a crystal healer. Let's see what you're giving this. It's supposed to refresh your mind and your soul. So if you're feeling down or useless, a crystal healer would give this gemstone to you. Bloodstone. Wow. Is this totally natural? Look at, it's totally natural. Have a look. Wow. These feel so warm once they've been in your hand for a long time. They're so warm. 5 seconds for you to get this in your basket. There are absolutely loads of you getting involved. I can see all your names on my screens just there. Woohoo! There you go. Make sure you check out. Oh, I love the myth and legend behind these. I think this is such an exciting one to have in your stash if you didn't get... Maybe you did get the bloodstones earlier. What shape were they? Horns, crikey. Well, that goes against... It goes against them being Christ's blood. Whereas these shields go fully for them. I like that. I like the shields better, I think. I'm not against the horns. I'm not against the horns. I'm more of a shield than a horn, though. YKVR67 is your item code. You've got 105 carats. Let's have our price then, because we did promise you a fabulous deal. This is your today's must-have. We are going to a ridiculous... Oh, Alison's bought 3 of these. $14.95. Yes, I'd make a cross out of these. Right in the centre, big wirework cross. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Do you know what these are going to be? These are almost medieval, aren't they? I think these would be fantastic if you did silver clay. If you make jewellery with silver clay, these are going to be fabulous bezel set, wouldn't you say? These can meet each other, so you can put them top to bottom if you wanted to. You can put these in cord if you wanted to. You absolutely can. But the only thing is you need to check out baskets. You're multi-buying, so many of you are. Well over half the stock's gone. We've got collectors without checking out baskets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of you. Check out your baskets. There's a queue on the phone lines. 0800 644 655 is the phone number to dial. JewelleryMaker.com is where it's at on the website. You have to check out your baskets, otherwise you will not get this. Think about how you can fringe them. It's such a dramatic one. I think these would make a great ring, especially if you're if you are doing... I'd use one of the smaller ones, especially if you are going to be working with these in silver clay. One of the smaller ones here giving you that opportunity. And there it is, said to represent the blood of Christ. That's how come this jasper has its name, Bloodstone. It's said to be the blood of Christ that dripped from the cross. It's quite a breathtaking story, that, isn't it? And I can't possibly comment on whether that is, but that is definitely why it's called that, and that is definitely what is believed behind this gemstone. But of course, when it comes to myths and legends, that's always up to you to research. Make sure you are checking out baskets. Far more of you aren't checking out baskets, and I just spoke about earlier. Well, let's hear it for those that have got this. I want to know what you're going to do. 70% of the stock is now gone. Text us in 60777. What are you going to do with yours? Start your message with the word JM Studio. Maybe you just want to come in with a question. What are you going to do? I'm doing a wirework cross. I love crucifix pendants. I always wear my cross. Me and my daughter have got the matching. So I'd make not one that's tiny like this. I have to wear it tiny because obviously if you're working on telly, you can't, we're making sure you can't really wear big jewellery because it detracts, so I wear this all the time. Mia's got a matching one. And me and my daughter have got matching tattoos as well. How sad is that? Yeah? A really pathetic one, actually. It's not even... We both got M's on the back of our necks. So I've got mine there and she's got hers there. And we want to convince Max to have one, but he's not having any of it. Mia, Max, mummy. But, you know, 1 M was enough. 1 M. I was drunk in Marbella when I had mine, and then Mia said, can I have mine? And I was like... She had hers when she was away. She came back and went, No, she wasn't drunk. She came back and went, I've done something, I've got a tattoo. And well, there's nothing you can do about it when your daughter says that. And I was like, what do you mean? She went, it's okay, it matches yours, yay! And I went, okay, yay! Yeah, exactly the same place. So I thought, oh, well, that's actually quite symbolic, isn't it? So it's M for Mia, Mummy and Max. And then Max has to have one later, but he's not having any of it. You can't really make people have it. No, he will do it. He'll do it one day. He is only 14 after all. But the thing is, he looks 18, so if I went, no, that's illegal. YKV, you'll get expelled from school, Jenny, you and your bad parenting. YKV, it's a good job he doesn't listen to everything I say, isn't it? And he's like, no, I'm 14. Oh, yeah, sorry, I forgot about that, mate. Sorry, mate, yeah. Now, they're so, what can I just tell you? These have gone hot. Do you think that's weird? They've gone hot. Feel these. Put this in your hand. They've gone hot. Dan, feel my bloodstones.
Wow, yeah.
They're warm. Oh, Dan doesn't like to interact with other humans. Sorry, Dan. Sorry. He only speaks to cats. Doesn't like... Oh, can we do 18? Or not yet? Can we? Is that a skull in 22? Oh, it scares me a bit. That's a bit scary. These are beautiful. Do you know what I would do with these? Yeah, when Kerry first started, let me just tell you, you were so quiet, and I'd be like, you're going on holiday again? Where are you going? How come you keep going on holiday to Disney? Like, I used to think you were a millionaire, but then I just realised you just used to never go anywhere. You just used to save up all your money. I'd be like, you're a secret millionaire. Like, no one goes on holiday that much. Well, I mean, Kerry might be a secret millionaire, because nobody goes on holiday as much as Kerry. Like, do you eat anything? What do you do? Like, do you literally not touch any of your money? They live with their parents, the two girls. I'd do that. Just listen, the best advice that you can give anyone, never move out, because your mum pays for everything. My mum never used to charge me rent. If you have to pay rent with your mum and dad, why don't you just move out? How are you supposed to save if they charge you rent? Do you want me to, Chris, would you like me to write your mum a strongly worded letter?
Oh, yes, please.
Okay, I will. Hang on a minute, how much rent are we talking?
No, it's quite a lot.
How much is it? £250? Your parents are profiting from your existence. You didn't ask to be born. No, move out immediately. I feel like your mum wants you to move out, and she charged you rent. Like, he's still here even though I'm charging him rent. Now, these are individual pendants, or they would absolutely go into a crown, a tiara. I think they're just beautiful. These are stunning. They should be £79.95. I'm just going to pop them against a black background because I just think it works better. But I think it doesn't matter what way they're up. They've been recorded upside down, apparently. No, because do you know what? That's a Game of Thrones crown. A Game of Thrones crown there. It's beautiful. I love them. £24.95. They're a brilliant price, aren't they? Aren't they gorgeous? Yeah, I really like those. I think they're beautiful. And I love the colour saturation. It's just right. Oh, yes, they will go with these beautifully. They're nice, aren't they? That's a gorgeous... Oh, I ought to lift them up because you can't really see them against the black, but doesn't that look pretty? It does, doesn't it? Yeah, I'm a fan of that. I'm a fan of that, you know, I'm a fan of that. Woo! Now, I call it a skull and you call it a school. School? Skull. I'm a bit scared of this. I get scared of skulls and stuff. So many people are obsessed. My friend is obsessed with skulls. She puts her daughter in skull baby grows, like Day of the Dead. Yeah, you do wear a skull, don't you? Kerry's got a Day of the Dead tattoo, which is very nice, isn't it? Were you drunk in Marbella when you got that? Never been to Marbs, because there's no Disneyland there, you see. Look at these. This. It's snowflake obsidian, fancy carved skull. Somebody's actually hand carved that. It's scary. It's quite scary. Oh no, I'm scared of that. I think it's scary. I think that's scary. There's one in 20 as well. Well, which one's on the screen now? So £5.95 is for the big one. Look, skull and baby skull. No, that's no, it's not. I'm not mad. I'm not freaking out. Like, but that is scary. If you played those songs to me, I'd have a meltdown. Like, I'm just saying. No, it's not Baby Shark. I'm scared of 2 songs. Well, 3 songs, but the 3rd song I can tolerate. But 2 songs make me go in completely bananas. Right, so you're actually paying for the bigger skull. I'm scared of it. I'm scared. I know it's only £5.95, but I am quite scared of it. And then let's give you the smaller one. So here's the smaller one. I picked up the wrong one. I do apologise. I don't know why I'm patting it on the head. This isn't a real skull. Well, we ought to do it for a smaller price, yes. It's making me think of miniature. It's a miniature skull. It's not a real skull, Jenny. It's just a mini. What's the myth and legend behind snowflake obsidian? Because if it was like a hatred thing and it was in a skull, that would freak me out even more. £3.95 DUTA 96. He's just finding out. I mean, I could ask Google myself. A balance to body, mind and spirit. Not mind and spirit, that's mind. You read my Stone of Purity. Body, mind and spirit, and it's in a skull. No, I'm not okay with that. Meh. Oh, look, there he goes again, putting 2 in one hole. Now, I mean, oh, that's what you look like in real life. Yeah. Hi. No, I was picking my nuts. I was picking the nuts from my nut tree, okay? That's what I was saying. Like, that's a normal thing to do, by the way. Yeah, I know it is. Okay, here we have them, the gorgeous hexagons. I love the colours of chrysocolla. Where would you pick a chrysocolla over a turquoise? Because it's a little bit greener. Do you think?
Or bluer.
Yeah. Hexagons, look at these, because they've got really lovely thick edges here, which means you could prong set them. I really enjoy chrysocolla, and it's not a gemstone we had massively before I left. I'd love to know the myths and legends behind chrysocolla. This is only going to be £14.95, so let's hear what you would go to. It's a stone of communication. Its very essence is devoted to expression, empowerment, and teach. Oh!
That's probably why I like it.
Is it one of your gemstones, Rebecca? You like chrysocolla?
Yeah, it's one of my favourites, yeah.
Do you prefer it to turquoise, or do you like them both equally?
I like it both equally. I mean, turquoise is my birthstone.
December baby?
Yes, yeah.
When in December?
At the very end, and I'm on the 30th. So I actually pinched garnet because that's my favourite gemstone.
Oh, you can pinch what you like, love.
But yeah, but I do wear turquoises. But chrysocolla is so different because the matrix in it is completely different from a turquoise matrix.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? It's got depth.
Yes, it looks more like the bottom of the ocean. That
yes, it does, doesn't
I love
it? Beautiful. Cersei has... Hi, Cersei! Right, bezel set. What are we doing with the... with the bloodstone, yes. So, bezel set with a silver clay sword diagonally across them. Yes! Back of the net, Cersei. And Cersei has also said, Jenny, promise me one thing, never ever change. I'm a barn pot. Oh, I've got a barn... We've got a barn owl. And it's lovely. It's massive. And we got bats, by the way. Bats. We were in the garden the other day and they swooped. Loads of them.
They're supposed to be lucky. They're protected, aren't they?
Is it lucky?
Yeah.
So we've got lots of them.
Yeah, and they're protected, aren't they? You're not allowed to have them removed.
I don't know where they are. I don't know where they are anyway. But we live on a farm, so they wouldn't need to be removed.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
If anybody did have bats in their barn or bats in their belfry, you're not allowed to have them moved.
Oh.
Once they've roosted, they will find their own home somewhere else eventually. But if you've got them nesting in your attic,
I hope my
they
cat
won't
doesn't
move
go
them.
near them. They're probably in the barn. There's a big barn, so they're probably in there somewhere. But we can't see them now. Oh, see, this is what I mean. You know when I said, oh, look, he's putting 2 in 1? It's because he's put this in 24. You don't know what I'm talking about at home, so I won't go on about it. But here we have some originals. When I see something like this, I know I've bought them at JewelleryMaker because I've not really seen them elsewhere very much. I've only ever seen these at JewelleryMaker, have you?
Yes. Yeah.
They're a great effect they give a great effect if you're just starting wire work for the first time because they've got a really generous hole. They're very easy to use. And they feel nice and smooth. Are you all right, darling?
Yes, it's all right. I'm well known for this. I quite often fall
You
off
whoops a
this
daisy
chair.
on your chair, okay. I do that. I sit on it and it goes whoop. No, she didn't do a whoopsie on your chair. She whoops a daisy. That's two different things.
I've got the sinky chair, haven't I?
You got the sinky whoops a daisy chair, yeah.
That's it.
WKGP 98 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 £6.95. Not to be sniffed at, that is it? It's a brilliant price. 0800 644 655. Do keep texting us in. We'd love to hear from you. What day is it today? I think it's Tuesday, right?
Yeah.
Is it Tuesday?
Is it?
No, it's Monday.
Tuesday.
Hang on a minute. Wait, when did I have my roast dinner? Oh, I can't remember. Oh no, I was here, I had soup. It's okay, that's fine. Because I just thought, wait, I've been done out of a roast dinner. No, okay, fine. £6.95, I can't, because I can't do that. My other half tried serving me a spaghetti bolognese once on a Sunday. I went absolutely wild. That's a Wednesday dish and everyone knows it. Isn't it? You always have spaghetti bolognese
there
on
are
Wednesday.
certain dishes you just don't have on a Wednesday.
Yeah.
Or
Spaghetti bolognese
certainly
is a Wednesday
meals that
dish.
you don't have on a Sunday. Yeah.
Thursday if you're pushing it, but I'd always go steak Friday, obviously.
Yeah.
But Wednesday is such a spaghetti bolognese day.
On a Friday.
Fish on a Friday, yeah. You should have fish on a Friday, really. This snowflake obsidian is lovely. Oh, it's got a drill hole in the top. Snowflake obsidian, actually, those snowflakes are caused by the ash that rains down on the hot lava, which is quite nice, isn't it? Every single snowflake is completely different, just like real snowflakes. So you've got a drill hole just at the top. Look, I like the star. You can see the star on this, can't you, the cut? So I'd probably do something about that. So, I don't know what I'd do about it, but I'd do something about it. NYTA32 is your item code. Loving that star. I love this cut, actually. I think the obvious thing to do is put it in a pendant for sure.
Yes,
But Sarzy's back of the netting it with all her silver clay ideas, isn't she? Now, talking of silver. Talking of silver. Oh, I do like this. Right, straight away. They're not semicircle, it's a circle. We called it a semicircle. Well, I've got one. Oh, sorry, you're on about 3. That was in 4. This is in 3. These are I see why these are semicircles. Or moons. They could be half moon. Wait there, let me. Yeah, total eclipse. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I do.
That's an old school. You always know, if I go out, my favourite thing to do, if I've had a few wines, is just go, trio! And then see if someone shouts back, trio! Which doesn't happen often. But if you shout, well, my new thing is, I went into, this is ages ago because I don't really go out that very often, and I did something quite embarrassing in St Evanage, also known as Stevenage. I walked into the kebab shop and I went, my man's telling me no! And literally everybody in there turned around and went, but my body! And I was like, yes, but now, because of recent things that have happened, I can't sing R. Kelly anymore because I don't stand by what he stands by now. Which has really upset me, actually. So you get 3 of these wonderful sterling silver. You don't know what happened. Where have you been? Well, you need to know. You need to know what happened, actually. £8.95 for all 3 of these, and they are fabulous. Here you go. £8.95. Execute. I really like these. I would just put them in a bracelet, I think.
Yes.
Would you?
I would. Yes, and alternate the way that they lie.
Definitely. There's something a bit moony about them, isn't there?
Yeah.
Because of the way they are.
Yeah. Is that empty bits hollow?
Yes, it is hollow, yes.
Yeah, so you could actually thread something else into that, attach it with very fine wire.
I like resin. Do you like doing resin bits? Or enamel would be nice in there, wouldn't it?
It would, yes.
Can we get enamel? Can we get hold of enamel still? Be
Yes,
nice
you
to.
can, yeah. Or you could put some resin in there with, I don't know, star-shaped beading. So if it's part of the moon. Yeah.
Right, we're going to get what I thought we were getting. Now the obvious thing to do is I've got a bracelet which I think would be a nice kind of variant. So I'd go either way around with silver here. If you look at my bracelet here, but instead do something like that with it. I really love Pow Shell. I think it's such a gorgeous thing to own.
Sit and stare at that for hours and see all sorts of different things in it.
My grandma, who we mentioned earlier, used to have in her bathroom, so she had, now this sounds horrible when I describe it, but I promise you it was beautiful. So she used to have this massive bathroom, and the bath suite was turquoise colour, which sounds crazy, I know, but it was a great big bath, so a great big corner bath. Yeah. And she had these shelves, right? And on the shelves were big pieces of abalone Pow Shell, massive.
Wow.
And there was, and I wanted these, but I didn't get them. She used to have these beautiful mermaids. I think they were like Ladro mermaids or something. Ooh. And they were like, oh, I used to sit and stare at them when I was little for hours and hours and hours. And it was such a mermaidial bathroom. And I think this is why I love mermaids. I used to just love lying in the bath at my grandma's house looking at the mermaids in my own little mermaid world. Well, that just took me to the mermaid world. It might take you to the mermaid world if you buy these. £6. I can't promise you because a mermaid world is a very special place. You have to really concentrate to get in. £6.95. JW is like Narnia, like that. JWR, you can't just walk into a wardrobe and expect it to be there. You can't. Now, we're going to give to you. I wonder what shape we're calling the. Ooh! Ooh! They're just called earring shape. Shall I put one in my ear? Because I feel like. Oh, hang on, I've already got something I stole last night still in my ear. It's not those, it's these.
The pearls that you did last night.
Yeah, did you see that?
I did.
I like to put earrings in because then they go.
Sell it to anybody else.
Do you know, it's funny, I haven't used that earring piercing for years and years, and the earring just went straight through like it was meant to be there. So you've got over 3 grams, you get the little loop at the end there. Ignore that pearl, that's previously stolen from last night. I like them. Do you know what I think I would call that shape? Do you know what that shape's called? Mango. It's the shape of a mango.
Oh, yeah.
I love mangoes. I love mangoes. Little mango ears. Yeah, I like those a lot. I can't believe I could just get that earring in. It's funny, isn't it? Now, oh, we don't see bead caps very often, and they're quite important to have. You can do the most amazing chandelier earrings. Obviously, I've stolen some before. Mark Smith made me a pair of chandelier earrings once, which had bead caps in them, and then you can just do loads and loads and loads and loads and loads of beads after them, and you'd be all like, look at me, I've got chandeliers for earrings. Or you could use them in the traditional way on top of a bead, which I don't seem to... Yes, I do have a bead that these will sit on top of. Come on. So that is obviously how you would cap them. And these work really well if you're making angels. Now, Rebecca.
Yes.
Bead cap yay or bead cap nay?
Bits of both, really. It depends what I'm making. But if I'm making something with, say, 8mm beads as a necklace, one of those on each side of an 8mm bead really sets it off, I think. And you don't have to have every bead done in it. You might want
just one
just
is
the
okay.
one in the middle.
Yeah.
Just as it draws your eye to where the middle of the necklace is.
Solid sterling silver as well is not to be sniffed at, is it? Over 4.5 grams of solid sterling silver, not stolid. That's not a word. £7.56. We don't see that price very often, do we? Snap them up. You get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is that 6? Yes, that's 6. Oh, I do like. Oh, you could put them together. Nothing's going to stop me from doing that. Would you like to do that lava kite? All right. That was lava kite, my little Cersei, my little beady-eyed beader. You haven't got beady eyes, just like eagle eyes, maybe. Now, all right, Cersei, just for you and everyone else who wanted it. Oh, this is making me feel cold. Oh my gosh, this strand just gave me goosebumps. Is that a thing? Or maybe I'm just cold. Oh, you little thunderstorm in a gemstone. Isn't it like a thunderstorm? Do you know what this reminds me of? You know the Wicked Witch of the West when she sets off her monkeys and she's got that great big
Fly, my pretties, fly!
Yeah.
Yeah. Not to be confused with my Auntie Liz, who is also a massive witch. We have got... I always call her the Wicked Witch of the West. She's horrible. I'm allowed to say that. She's my auntie. 12mm rounds. These are stormy.
They are. Are they known as black labradorite as well, aren't they?
Yes, they can be, I think. Let's have a look at the myth and ledge behind them. Let's look at that. Boop, boop, be-doo. Lava kite, myth and legend. Lava. Oh, sorry, I'm completely silent in my... So I just realised I've stopped talking because I'm going... They're only £5.95. Oh, I spelt it wrong. That's why it can't help me. The lava kite was first described in 1890 by a Brogger, whoever that is, to an that's not making any sense. It helps to balance and neutralise the emotions. Well, I could do with that. I'm like an emotional yo-yo. And to understand and solve difficult situations. So it literally says, oh, calm down.
Calm down.
Oh, we all need that. Oh, calm down, gemstone. Now, actually, that's particularly important if you're making sensory bracelets that say, oh, just calm down, you got this. I'm here with you. My name's Lava Kite. I'm a gemstone that's going to help you if you believe in that kind of thing. And only £5.95. Grounding and sharpening of the mind. A little bit of elastic. But listen to me. It'll go with the bloodstone, won't it?
Looks like it's got good drill holes.
Yeah, well,
will.
absolutely. Do you know what we found out about the bloodstone?
What?
The bloodstone, the red is supposed to represent the blood of Christ.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's why it's called it. So apparently, the blood went onto the jasper.
Oh.
At the crucifixion.
Oh.
Yeah, it's quite dramatic, that, isn't
I'm
it?
glad I got some then.
Yeah, very dramatic. Well, we are dramatic, that's just us, isn't it? But you know what? We've always got Lava Kite say, oh, calm down. We can't calm down, we've got another star by. If if you've got an extra bougie hound, you could make them a little thing to go on their collar, couldn't you? And then your female dog, you know what, listen, you know, there's a little song called, you know the word for female dog, that is bad and bougie. So your dog would be that, wouldn't it? Oh! I make myself laugh sometimes. These are brilliant if you were making charity makes for a dog's trust or a dog's charity. And you can tell us all about that, Rebecca, because we've got a therapy dog of yours outside, haven't we? And he's a lovely chap.
And he's from the Dog's Trust.
Is he?
Yeah, he's a rescue dog.
Oh, he's a lovely hound,
Yeah,
isn't
he's
he?
a
Beautiful.
really beautiful boy. He's so calm, and he's such a kind boy. He's
It's a good
lovely.
combination, a collie lab.
Yes.
We had them growing up, and they are a great combination.
Yeah.
One of my favourite dogs, Danny, was a collie lab, and they're brilliant. Now, these bones, I think, would be brilliant if you just simply made key rings out of them and sold them on and gave the proceeds to a dog's charity.
Yeah.
I think that would be such a great thing to do.
Good idea.
But they'd also be a dog lover's cufflink.
Yeah.
Do we trust people who don't love dogs? There's a question for you. Kerry,
No,
you don't
Kerry
like...
doesn't.
No, you mustn't be scared of
Oh,
dogs,
you can't
darling.
say Joey's scary. 'Cause
You
he's
mustn't be scared of dogs. I'm going to make you unscared of them. I blame your parents for that. That's not your fault. Because when you see kids screaming at dogs, I'm like, if my kids did that, I'd be like, stop it. There's no need for that screaming. Whereas some people go, oh, oh,
Oh, I know.
and I'm like, what are you doing? Stop. This is my opinion only. Kerry, this is why probably a lot of people won't marry you because you don't like dogs. Actually, Kerry's fine with that. We've been very busy today. I what, darling, sorry? Yes, thank you. So you do like dogs because you like the Chihuahua. Now, she is a guinea pig-sized dog. She's my daughter's dog. Oh, the new dog. Well, that's a Labrador, so it's only tiny because it's a puppy. It won't scare you when it's bigger because you already know its nature. That's like being scared of a large human. £9.92. They once were a baby. XBG P94. This is the lowest price of the bones so far. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
I wish I'd known it was moss agate. When I saw the other ones, I thought, oh, that would be lovely in moss agate. And now you've got them. And
now I've got moss agate. Do you love moss agate, do you?
I love moss agate.
Do you?
Yeah.
Because you get something different with every one?
Every single one's different, and you can see pictures in them, and some of them are quite translucent, so you can see through, and swirly patterns of millions of years old moss in there.
I've got a story about
wonderful.
moss. Would you like to hear it? And it is animal related as well. Even if Liam went, have we got a choice? No, but listen, this is a bit scary. Right, so one day I woke up. Oh, this is quite a Halloween story. Right, okay, I'm in bed on my own, right? And I was in a king-size bed because I've got a massive bed, right? I sleep quite still and actually sometimes sleep like this because it stops me fidgeting, right? No, I don't know why, I just do sleep like that. A little bit like a vampire, yes. I woke up, looked down, I thought, what's going on? Because something woke me up. I was covered only where my body is, right? On top of my covers, in perfect body shape, in moss.
Really?
Pieces of moss. I was like,
Oh my goodness!
like, it really freaked me out, right? Then, I was awake. Then, well, I know what it was from. Then, my cat comes through the window with a piece of moss in her mouth, drops it on me. She was burying me. She thought I was dead.
No, she's bringing you presents.
No, she was burying me. I looked it up. She was burying me.
Oh.
My insane cat tried to bury me. It's quite nice of her. Yeah, I've still got her. She loves me, that cat. She follows me everywhere. She was giving me a nice burial.
Oh, what a thing to wake up to, though.
It was so freaky, Rebecca. Honestly, nobody should wake up during their own burial.
Oh, no.
Oh, actually, no, everybody, it would be nice if everybody woke up and they were like, oh, by the way, I was just asleep. Can you imagine how my cat felt? She looked at me and she still dropped it and then was like, sorry about that, thought you were dead. Like, she didn't make any like meow emotional outbursts that, oh yeah, you're alive, meow. But anyway, now, apparently I've got to shut up and get on with it. All right, is that your way of saying that? Right, what do you want me to do next? The claws are ready. Right, okay, Liam, sorry, can't entertain everyone. Now, these are lovely.
Scared him, actually.
I'm going to bring my cat. Do you want to know what my cat's called? Zlatan Ibrahimovic. But that's because we thought she was a boy, but she's now not, so we just call her Zlatan Ibrahimovic.
Oh, Jenny,
it's a footballer. My son named her, but then she was a girl, so we now just call her. Okay, $7.95. ZFR F97. Now these are solid sterling silver spacer beads and they're hexagonal. And I think they'd go straight in a bracelet with that black spinel that we had earlier.
Oh, yeah,
3 of those in the black spinel.
Definitely.
Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. He says, watch that cat, Jen. If she loved you, she would have tried to wake you. She was grasping the opportunity to get rid. There's a little bit of truth in that, actually. Cats are quite sly. I like that they're quite sly. You're always on it. Like sometimes my cat's like, I love you, I love you, I love you. Not really. I like that about her. She keeps me on edge. Now, we're going to go, sorry, I'm not supposed to be talking. Other than product related. Now. This reminds, oh my gosh, look, it's got a cat paw in the middle of it. I've got a story about it. No, I haven't. Look at this. If I say any more stories, Liam's literally going to come in here and bury me with moss.
He's going to go out in the garden and get the moss first, yeah.
He knows how that cat feels. He's outside with his spade right now. Liam, come back, we've got work to do. So these are hammered and textured. You could enamel these. Do you know what I'd be tempted to do? I don't know whether it's doable, so you tell me, people. Could I put my embossing powders on here, heat it from the bottom, and let them melt on there, or would it not stick?
It would stick. You only need candlelight to do embossing powders.
Really?
Yeah, you only need
I wouldn't
candlelight.
need a heat gun.
No. If you get one of the embossing machines type tool things that we've got, it's got a trivet, and you put candle underneath it. Yeah.
You're on about the melt potty thing?
Yeah, put your enamel thing on top with the dome on it, and the heat builds up.
Oh, that's jewel enamel, isn't it? So I was talking about not embossing powders. But jewel enamel is a better idea, actually.
Jewel enamel.
Jewel enamels are much. Oh, look at the code, MURPH46. Murph, that's a good name, isn't it? £5.95 on that solid sterling silver. Next up for you. Where?
Oh, what am I doing? That's the wrong one.
None of us know what we're doing. Don't worry. Now these are 6mm rounds. They've got a gorgeous cut on them. Yeah, I don't know why they're called pumpkin cuts.
No, it looks nothing like a pumpkin.
No, I've never cut a pumpkin like this in my life.
No.
It is more like a disco cut. I think we should call it the Travolta, as a nod to Saturday Night Fever. Yeah, John Travolta, Saturday Night Fever. You've never seen it, have you? You haven't. OWKY92 is your item code. 80 carats, 60mm. Pretty Woman is a good one, isn't it?
Yeah.
£8.95. You can't not love that film, can you?
I love that film.
Kerry, do you like that film?
I love that film.
Oh, good. Okay, because you
Dirty
don't.
Dancing.
Dirty Dancing. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You've never watched it, Dan? Get out.
Oh, you've got to watch. You've got to watch it.
No, wait, come back. There's an opportunity for you. I wish I hadn't seen it so that I could watch it all over again for the first time and be like, ah!
Yeah.
Don't you get? I get that with Jilly Cooper books. He's actually gone. Dan, I've got no authority to send you out. Come back immediately.
I've watched that so many times.
It is like school. I used to always get sent out of school.
I love the way you just went.
Get out! Okay, wait, you're doing what I'm telling you to do?
Yeah.
God, if only they did that at home. Now.
I was.
Rebecca, you were a head teacher.
I was,
I am your worst nightmare.
No, I was. No, you'd be my favourite one.
Really? Because I was naughty.
I love kids that were naughty. They've got character.
Where were you a teacher at?
I was primary.
Primary. Oh,
Well,
they're
it was
cute. though.
infant first, and then,
Oh, they're so
then I
cute.
ran 3 primary schools at the same time.
Crikey O'Reilly.
Yeah, which is why I went on long-term sick.
Were you a stern headmistress, or were you a...
No, Kerry's heard this
Had
before.
absolutely no authority, no?
No, because I wasn't stern, I did have authority. There was no
so
bullying in my school.
Really?
Not whatsoever, I can guarantee that.
Well, that's
No,
lovely
if
to
you couldn't
hear.
find me, I'd be in the sandpit somewhere, or just go and listen for her. I should be singing somewhere.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
I love it.
For me, school should be fun for the kids.
100%.
Not terrifying.
And I actually think it's quite alarming that we're making them sit for such a long period of time when they're so little.
Absolutely. And
My son rebelled and
SATs
kept
were
negotiating with the
nightmare.
teacher. He
Good
kept
for
saying,
him.
I already know how to do this, so if I'll be out in the playground, you just come and get me. And they called me in and they were like, because Mia taught him how to read and write before he got to school. She was like well on it.
Yeah.
His sister. And should have been me. And I got called in, right, he keeps trying to negotiate with us and say that he's doing other things.
Yeah.
We can't have that. And I'm like, well, you've got to keep him excited, lady.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Now, he's a rebel at heart. I did it again to you, didn't I? I started talking about stuff completely off-piste. Right, there we go. Oh, I love this. June's birth gemstone. Right, there's got to be so many myths and legends behind this gemstone, because this is one that looks like it's got fairies inside. It could be, couldn't it? If you believe in that kind of thing.
Look at those oh,
They're lush, aren't
it's
they?
so dreamy.
Soul strengthening to enhance and increase the mental power. I'm completely mental. I don't need any more of this. No, it's about your mind, isn't it?
Yeah.
Wow. Isn't it a gemstone of fertility as well? In which case, I'm going to drop this like a hot potato. MAV R72. Oh, it's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. No fertility behind that? Okay, I'll keep rubbing it. Then that's okay. It's gorgeous. Well, it's the stone of love and I'm not gonna. Something followed by the word stimulating. So and he doesn't know what the word is. So I say we stop right there.
Eroticism.
Oh!
Sorry, I'm a teacher. I can't but help do spellings.
You look all sweet and innocent. You look how innocent it looks. Look at me, I'm all pretty.
Oh, you're going to get me fired now.
Oh,
That's
listen,
not
I'll go
on.
down with you. How funny.
It made the sales
dear.
go up, hopefully.
Mind you, we could all do with a bit of that, couldn't we?
Couldn't we? A little bit of love didn't do anybody any
Liam,
harm.
slip some in Kerry's back pocket. No. Oh dear.
Oh dear, we're all snorting over here now.
Oh dear. Right, black star dioxide. I love black star dioxide. I spend hours hunting for the star. Do you do that?
Yeah. Well, you don't.
I
No.
can see it there. Look,
But
you can see
They're
that
so
one.
good, you don't need to hunt for it. It's there. Smack you in the face.
No, look, you can see the middle one. Look there. Come on, you can see that easy. This is a gemstone that can go for hundreds. Hey, listen, we've seen this at high prices. It's a natural star inclusion, which is. And you can get black star sapphires, can't you? It's going under £20, even though it should be there or thereabouts. Well, we're feeling cheeky. Goodness gracious me. That should get us over that little bumpy moonstone moment. 1995 JNNV05 is your item code. Beautiful black star diopside. I do love Cersei. They're like, oh, Cersei's back. Do you know Cersei? Well, I do know her now through JewelleryMaker, and then she came with me when I went, and she's Cersei's ace. So Sarah, let me just tell you something about Sarah. She started off jewellery making, and now she does the most ridiculously outstanding glass work. And she's had her glass pieces exhibited in a big place in Cheshire, and she sells them at an art gallery, and they are literally crazy. So she made me, my motto to my kids is be a salmon. Don't be a normal fish. Swim against the tide. Don't look at the fish that are going, oh, you're going the wrong way. Do your own thing. So be a salmon. I always say that to my kids. So she made me a glass plaque, and it says be a salmon.
Oh.
It is cool, isn't it?
That's something I want to learn how to do. Glass
Be
work.
a salmon. Oh, glass
No,
work.
glass work.
I can teach you. Now, but then they sort of give up. Don't do the giving up bit, because salmon then flop out and go, I'm exhausted.
Yeah,
don't
I had
they?
enough of that.
All right, what was it all for, salmon? Now, where am I going, sorry? Oh yeah, I really like, oh, you're going to like this one, Rebecca.
Ooh.
It's beautiful.
I do love my mini gems. I love them.
They're gorgeous, aren't they? Aren't they, aren't they? We're about to give you a bit of a fabulous price, you know. Do you know, I think the temptation is to make a ring out of it. £12.95. Oh, I think these are gorgeous. 15 carats of chrysocolla in that deep, gorgeous colour. Look at them. They're just fabulous, aren't they? Look at them just being fabulous.
I love them.
I would put those with that moonstone, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
What's chrysocolla? What's chrysocolla for? Because if it's going, because I might be contradicting myself with these gemstones here. It might be to warn off a potential lover, this one, and the other one's like, oh, look at me, I'm all sexy. Oh, it's the stone of communication, so you have to communicate before you can do, oh, and expression of devotion. So you should be devoted to the person you're, you know, wooing with. XUNB74 is your item code, £12.95 is your price. Wow, oh dear me. I was so sensible for so long. I've been really trying to be really sensible and
me.
What can I say?
Yeah.
13. Ooh.
Yeah, when I was on with Carol, she said something similar. She said,
did she?
Yeah, she said, I'll be sensible all day and then you come on.
Oh, well.
Yeah, we had a laugh that day.
We all have that friend. These are like the moon, aren't they? When the moon has an eclipse, a total eclipse, that's what this is, isn't it? Or we could land on that. It does have a drill hole just here. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, you can. There it is. Hang on. Yeah, there. £6.95 for a jasper, black fossil jasper pendant. Oh, you go in there. Now, can I just say that the moonstone strand has been very popular this evening, the minute we noticed. So, you saucy little jewellery makers. It's not carry-on gemstones, you know. Or maybe it is. They're a bit saucy, aren't they? Go on. Oh, by the way, you shop in confidence. I won't call your names out for that one. £6.95. What websites are you shopping on, Liam?
I was just thinking that.
Liam just said, oh yeah, it's like those websites where they say, don't worry, you shop in what website are you? He doesn't buy, he just peruses. No, what's worse, Liam? Stop talking, Liam. Know when a good time to stop talking is.
Liam.
If only you could hear what was going on. Well, you are hearing it because I'm telling you. Because there's nothing worse than a private joke, is there? So I make sure we've got to tell the viewers. If we start laughing, they need to know why. Now, tiger's eye is a protective talisman, isn't it? It's a gemstone said to give you courage. There you go. You could use some of this, Liam. courage to check out your basket. Here we have the multicoloured Tiger's Eye plain rounds. They're 6mm. They're just beautiful. I really like those blues, do you? And I really love those burgundies. VTK Y05 795. Yep, we're ready for you in a minute. Are you ready for us, Rebecca?
Yeah.
After the break, we've got another kit coming up for you, a brand new kit. We've got our last hour. If you liked the hour we just went into, it's only getting later. It's only getting cheekier. I can't promise that we're not going to do something that gets us fired after the break.
Owning a strand of genuine gemstones is always exciting, but being able to use it in your handcrafted jewellery, then passing it on to its new owner with proof of its authenticity is even more incredible. Why not add one of our printed authenticity cards to your order and share that same feeling with your customers? You can also access online authenticity certificates through items you have previously ordered by looking at your order history on your account details. The certificate gives you valuable information about your purchase and is your guarantee of quality and peace of mind from JewelleryMaker. JewelleryMaker. Create, wear, share.
Our brand new Get Started with Jewellery Maker page has been created to provide help and guidance for jewellery making newbies. If you need design suggestions, hints and tips, or help with perfecting your jewellery designs, we're here to help. Head over to facebook.com/getstartedwithjm, where our talented in-house designers are happy to answer your jewellery making questions, offer inspiration, and get you started in your jewellery making journey. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share.
The Jewellery Maker Wall of Fame is where you get to showcase your skills as a jewellery designer. Each week, one lucky entrant will win £100 credited to their account, and the runner-up receives £50. If you want to enter your design, just send a photo to studio@jewellerymaker.com, or you can post your photos to Jewellery Maker Studio, Ivy House, Henley Road, Studley, B80 7DU, and make sure you don't forget your customer number. Get making and good luck. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share.
Are you new to Jewellery Maker? Shop with us for the first time and you'll receive a free gift. The free gift includes 2 beautiful gemstone strands in an organza bag, plus a DVD ideal for jewellery making newbies, featuring tutorials essential for getting started and so much more. As long as you qualify as a new customer and haven't shopped with us before, then your free gift will automatically be added to your order when you make your first purchase with us. It's really that simple. Gemstone strands are selected at random, so gemstone size, shape and colour will vary for each new customer. Why stop there? Once you receive your new free gift, we'd love to see what you create. Share your designs with us via our Facebook page and join our creative community of jewellery makers. Start your jewellery making journey with us today. Create, wear, share.
Welcome back to the last hour, the witching hour. In fact, it's not the witching hour. We have got the most beautiful kit for you. We're going to do that first, but I just want to... You'll like these.
I do love those.
But don't they go with these very well?
Very regal.
Oh, darling.
Yes.
So beautiful, isn't it? That's part of the kit. Jenny. Don't worry, they didn't spill. They did a bit. Now, that's coming up for you in a bit, but let's show you our kit. I bet you were delighted with this, weren't you?
I saw those, yeah.
The colours are amazing.
Yeah.
Say it, Swarovski.
It's Swarovski.
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 Swarovski. And look.
And they're such a, the
I love 'em.
bicones are lovely. They've got a second coating on them. I'm not sure what they're called.
An AB coating.
What? Yeah, but they're gorgeous.
Oh, look at the sparkle.
Yeah.
Oh,
Absolutely
I love
beautiful.
that. Wow. I want that
Yeah.
in a big ring. Oh, mermaidial. Oh, Kerry, Kerry, Kerry.
Yeah.
You get 48 of those 4mm bicones. You get 2 of the emerald colour stone. Oh, they are delicious. 40 by 10 millimetres.
They've got a really good depth to them as well.
They have, haven't
I
they?
love that about the Swarovski
Oh,
stones.
I think
'cause
these are
they've got a
beautiful.
lot to hold on to.
Then you've got your champagne gold wire.
Yeah.
So you get 20 metres, 10 metres of each, and you get them in a 0.4 and a, is that a 1mm?
Yeah.
0.8.
No, 0.8.
And we're going to give you a great price. Oh. We just heard the price in our ear. Oh, he's a rascal.
Oh, I'm sorry, but that is.
$14.95 for all of that?
Yeah.
You must grab that fast. What a great price. What an incredible kit. Let's have a look at the jewellery that Rebecca has made because it's beautiful.
There's
So
two
talk us through,
pieces.
yeah.
Again, it took a long, long time because this one is double Viking knit.
Oh, did you do it on a Lazy Daisy?
I did on a Lazy Daisy, on the 12-hole Lazy Daisy.
Okay.
Because it's easier to see
I like a bit.
when you're doing a
It
double.
looks so neat, doesn't it?
And then pulled through the draw plate really tight, but with the base wires inside it before you draw it.
Okay.
So there's still
So
some
it then
flexibility
becomes
there.
quite solid though, doesn't it?
but
Very clear
It's not too floppy. If you do a
Beautiful.
Viking knit that long, it becomes knit. So this gives it some form. And it means that also you've got the wires there ready to do the head of the snake underneath it.
It's fantastic. And then we've got that wonderful
And then
bracelet.
this bracelet, which...
That'd
is
be a great
actually
arm
stunning.
bracelet.
It is an arm bracelet.
It is
Can
an
I
arm
pull
bracelet.
It up here.
We'll allow that, of
Go on,
course.
let's borrow your arm.
I've got not great arms.
Well, you've got better arms
This
than I
one's
have.
giving me some jip at the moment, actually. I think I've got something wrong with
Ooh,
it. Tennis
you
elbow.
bitten?
Where? Yeah, all
you
over.
You look
I look what?
hot.
Measled?
No, not measled. It just looks red and rashy.
Where?
Down there.
Oh yeah.
Maybe you've been leaning too much.
No, this is the elbow that's giving me jip.
Yeah. It's very red down there. Yeah.
I need to go to see the Chinese herbal medicine guy. I love it! Oh, who's going to take me to an Egyptian ball? Anyone? Oh, I love that.
So I
That's
thought we'd have a
beautiful.
go at making that
That's
today.
fabulous.
Yeah. Because showing Viking knit would take too long.
Do I
Again,
look
that
like
was
an Egyptian?
35 hours, 40 hours to make that piece. This one's a lot quicker.
I love the detail on the head.
Yeah. But it's the Swarovski that just lends itself to lusciousness.
It does. It works
Yes,
with this really
it
well,
does,
doesn't it?
Yeah. And the green and the gold are just wonderful.
Take it away. Show us how we do it. It's beautiful, isn't it?
Thank you.
Well done.
Right, now what we need is
Shall I put that
super
there
long
for you to-
length. Yeah. Yes, thank you. Because I need
Reference.
to look at the snake because we're going through it. You need if you're going to make an armband, wrap your base wires 2 or 3 times round your wrist so that you know how much you need, and then add about 6 inches.
Okay.
You need 3 lengths of your 0.8, the same length, and then 2, 1 on each side, much longer, that you're going to zigzag like this. Now we do sell a tool, I'm not sure if we've got them in stock, the wire crinkler,
I
that
think
you
that
can do
was on
this
the other
with.
day, wasn't
yeah,
it?
it was.
But if you don't
But
have that, you can do this.
You can do it like this. I use my Beadle-on, I think they are. Yeah, Beadle-on flat nose pliers, and they are so good because they've got a really fine chisel nose to them. So that
It's
you
great
can
to have
just-
as many different tools as you can to
I've
collect
got so
them.
many tools, it's unbelievable.
Yeah, but they give you the right finish. You need them,
Yeah,
don't you?
that's right.
You don't need them in the first instance, but as you start doing bigger and bigger projects, having
Yeah.
them there is just a godsend.
So you're going to get them right in the very nip and push against your wire. Take that out. There we are. Right against the wire. Push against your tools. Come out. Back into your next one. Push against the wire. Come out. It's just repetitive like that.
Okay.
So, you know, if you don't spend hours looking for your wire crinkler tool, as long as you've got a pair of pliers that can get in there, just like that.
Perfect.
Okay. And you need to do that for as long as you want.
Go longer rather than...
Go longer, because you can always straighten it. And then we're going to do the zigzag weave. Now, there's different ways that you can do the zigzag weave. You can do it with 1 stitch over at a time, 2 stitches over a time, 3 over at a time, depending how wide you want your zigzags to be, or it's also called a flame stitch, depending how wide you want your flames to be. So this one, I'm doing it twice over each, like we did in the cap mask, going 2 over 2. Whoops, come back. So go 2 over 2. Underneath the top one of the 2 that you just did, in between there. Okay, 2 over 2. In between the 2 that you just did, and then move yourself up to the next 2. And here you're going to catch the bottom of one of your V's that you've just made. 1.
And you're working off the reel the
I'm
whole
working
time.
off the reel
It's just
the whole
easier,
time.
isn't it?
It's just easier.
You don't have cats
More
that come
often
after
than
it.
not, I wind things onto a bobbin.
Oh, okay.
But I've forgot to bring them with me today. So 2 there, over there. And then now you're going to go back down into, that's your top one, your next 2 down, 2 over. Oh, no, hang on, I've gone down 3. There we go. Over 2. And do that twice. Then go down to the one underneath that you haven't caught in yet. And go up 2. 1, 2. And then go down behind, and this time you're going to catch in the next V from your zigzag on the bottom row. You can either move your stitches close together, or you can gently pull your zigzag until it's in the right place. That's the beauty of wire. It will do what you tell it to. Don't let it be the boss. You be the boss.
Easy to manipulate.
It is. This champagne gold wire is particularly...
It's gorgeous.
Particularly.
It's
And I
so
love
classy,
the colour.
isn't it?
I love the colour.
I think a lot of the golds out there on the market can be too garish.
Yes.
This works
Yeah,
really well
too
with the
dark.
amethyst as well, and I think this
It
kit and this
does.
amethyst...
They'd go beautifully,
oh,
won't they?
my word, yeah. If you put those 2 together, don't they just sing? They sing. Love purple and gold.
I'll just finish this off this one,
Plenty of time, plenty of time.
because I want to show you how to do the head.
Oh, croaky.
Okay. So this weave you just continue to do until you get to the very end. I'll just do this bit and I can show you how to do the tail. I think we'll make this into a ring actually, instead of a bracelet.
Oh, why not?
These things come to me, you know, as I'm going through. Now, let me see. Yeah, so I'm going to... Is that enough for a ring? Nearly. I'll just pretend. Let's wrap these in as if I've got it already up to there. There we go. And then we can use the Swarovski in the tail. That should be enough.
We've had an email from, is it Liz? Elizabeth.
Yeah.
Elizabeth writes, "Hi Jenny, I wear a moonstone pendant every day as it's my birthstone. I must be wearing it back to front because there's no eroticism in my... We're allowed to
bless
say
you.
that. It's not a bad
Course
thing
we
to
are.
say. Look, we don't have to be prudish just because we're British. Well, I don't know. I mean, I'd like
I
to
love
be.
the way she says it's
I'm
wearing
not-
it back to front. I think that's lovely.
I'm not qualified to help you in that department, and let me tell you, I really am not qualified to tell you anything about that department. I hear you, girl.
Yeah. Maybe if you bath in it instead.
Judith said, James, Judy, hi Jenny. It's so lovely to be back. I haven't laughed so much. Oh, thank you, Judith. See
So
that
everybody
moonstone?
loves you, Jenny.
Oh, thank you. Well, you know, not everyone. Not everyone.
Well, you can't
be
please
everyone's
everybody
cup of
all of
tea.
the time. No.
Somebody once
Right.
came up to me during a live show and went, "Oh, I can't stand you." Oh, sorry. But then they stood there for ages talking to me, and I thought, you just told me you can't stand me.
Yeah.
No, you can't.
Right,
I
I'm
can't
just
be
gonna
rude back.
straighten those out. Just see how easy it is to come back out again.
Oh, yeah.
There. Actually, that makes quite a nice,
nice
shape
little wiggle,
as well,
isn't
doesn't
it?
it? Right, so I don't need that much. I'm going to cut them off. And we're going to stagger the actual cuts here. This is the tail I'm making. And stagger them. There we go. And then we're going to pop a get off. Pop a Swarovski.
Get off you.
It's because I'm wearing a slider bracelet and the balls get caught.
Now, it's not a moonstone bracelet, is it?
No, it's cry surprise. I hate to think what that means.
Don't get us started.
Right. Oh, look, I need to straighten that wire. It won't go on. Wire straightening tool or your... There we are. Nylon jewel pliers.
Oh, that worked really well.
That's better. And then get your Swarovski onto the end. Just a little bit at the end. Give it a kink in the end because that will hold the gemstone in there. Then that ivy stone, I've done it again, haven't I?
Angela's just messaged in and said, I've never watched you before, but you are highly Thanks, Angela. That's better than I can't stand you, I suppose.
Yeah. Okay,
Angela's been, I'm not watching her.
Yeah.
Oh, all right, I will then. Oh,
It's
thanks,
just-
Angela. Thank you for texting in.
Take that round, holding your wire carefully so you don't scratch it, and take it all the way round the gemstone.
I think the gold tends to keep its colour quite well. Would you agree?
Not bad. You do have to be careful.
I think the black is the one you have to be really the most careful with.
Yeah. Okay, so let's just have a look at that again. Get your Swarovski, put it on your wire first. A little bend in the end and flatten it to the stone. There we are, and then we're going to use your fingers to begin with and twirl it round. And it just sets your Swarovski in there. Okay, and as you've staggered your wires, and as you add your gems, they will all, let's just twirl that down. There we go.
Yeah.
That's another way you could do it actually. If you want to use your 0.4, you could do a swirl like this and then attach your Swarovski bicones with wire onto there instead. There we go. Yeah. So that would be its tail. Okay, so now we need to go to the head and see what we've got left over here. So we've got the 3 wires that are in the middle, and we need something that your pear shape is going to sit in. So drop the middle wire down. Get rid of those for a minute because I don't want those. And here we're going to add back in your 0.4.
Because you're going to thread some gems on?
No, because we're going to do a bit more weaving.
Weave.
We're going to weave a setting. Okay, give yourself a tail to hold on to that you're going to hold on to later. And you're just going to weave twice round, top and bottom. Middle one, top one, middle one, top one. Oops, so soft this wire is. Top one, middle one, top one, keeping your gap. And it takes a while. You can either do those really close together and make it especially neat, like that, or you can spread them out a bit.
I quite like it tight because I think it looks neater.
I do, and you know it's much more secure then, it's not going to drop through. But as long as you put them close enough together. Okay, twice round, and then next to, whoops, the other one, until it's as long as your pair. So I need to go a bit more, don't I? Yeah, a bit more. 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah, I'm rushing this. If I was doing it properly, I'd have made sure that that gap and that gap were the same.
Do you usually work against a ruler, or do you just do it by eye?
I do it by eye. I did use a ruler when I first
I think
started.
Otherwise you can stress yourself out a little bit too much if you get too pernickety, can't you?
Yeah, you can. Yeah, and that's the whole beauty of hand created things. Everything is going to be completely different. And it's, otherwise if it's not different, you might as well go to a factory and have it made.
Yeah, true. Mass produced.
Yeah.
That's the opposite of what you're trying to achieve,
Exactly.
isn't it?
It's a one-off creation. There. So now there should be enough for that to sit in. Now what did I do next? Oh yes. So with I keep calling them gemstones, I shouldn't, but they look so lovely. Like gemstones.
Crystals, little crystals.
Crystals, that's a
Can we
good
call them
word.
crystals?
Yeah.
Is that an okay thing? Yes, that's okay, isn't
So
it?
I'm going to bring that to there. And I'm going to cross them over underneath, no, there. Just on the top, but not so that it's completely covering. And I'm going to bring them up round the edge to the top, and these wires are then going to become the eyes.
Do you make all of this up as you go along, or do you have a plan in your head first? A loose plan?
It's a loose plan in my head, but as I said before, I do what the wire does what I tell it to, but sometimes the wire tells you, and you think, no, I want to go that way, or I'd look better if you put me in that position.
Do you end up losing out? Sometimes you look at the clock and you're like, oh, it's 2 a.m. and wire working.
2? That's early.
Really? I think a lot of crafty people work in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not saying that we should go live in the middle of the night, but I think it would be quite good. Don't like take a mic out. Yeah. I think we should have a 2 a.m. hour where we go live 2 a.m. Do you think? Because what do you watch on the telly at 2 a.m?
I don't watch much telly anyway.
That's because we're not on.
Just to be honest.
But if you knew we were on, you might tune in.
I might well do. There we are. So we've got his eye coming round there, and that sits, and that's actually enough to hold the gemstone in place for now. But I want to add some embellishment. I think that, that looks snaky, but it's not snaky enough.
It is snaky.
So we're going to add a gizmo coil. Now, I've already pre-done that bit, but I want it to be...
I love a gizmo coil.
A coiled coil.
When you first get the gizmo, it makes such a neat coil, you actually get so delighted with yourself. You think, oh, this is so neat.
Yeah.
It looks great, doesn't it?
There. It does. I think they're cool, especially when coiled coils.
A gizmo,
three-coiled.
A gizmo, gizmo. You can gizmo.
I'm going to put my pre-coils onto there. Won't be a tick.
Okay.
Go through.
Through it goes.
All right, so I'm doing one for each side of the snake's head. Attach it to here.
Oh, the skinny
1, 2,
one.
3, 4.
The skinny one is out.
I love the skinny one. It's
Me
the one
too.
I use most, actually. And then I should attach this to the table.
Do you want me to hold it? Are you grand?
No, I'm fine, thanks.
grand.
I always do it in my hand anyway.
Oh, okay.
And there, I'm going to put my thumb on the wire so that it doesn't slip away.
Oh, it's
and
so
I'm going
easy.
to do
Have we got any gizmos
1,
in
2,
stock?
3. I'm just going to do 3 as a start, just to hold it. And then I'm going to bring up one of my coils.
On you go, Gizmino.
And I'm going to hold it to there. And there we go. Once you get it going, it goes quite easily. There we go. So I've done 3 coils afterwards as well. Where's the other one gone? He's slithered off. Okay, so can you see I'm pinching with my nail to hold it against the rod? Just to start it, and then once it's started,
that
it
looks
will
so
go.
neat.
Doesn't it? It looks lovely.
Yeah, I love it. That little gap in the middle as well looks really
Yeah,
good.
just 3 afterwards. I'm going to cut that in a minute. And
Gizmo
right,
beads.
so I've done that. I don't need that much anymore.
Where is this on this then? Oh, round
It's
there.
round his head. Because he looks like a puff adder.
Oh, is that a thing? A puff adder?
Yeah.
I'm scared of snakes a bit.
Yeah, so am I. I'm terrified of them. And I want to do it, but
They
I was
come-
asked to make them, so I've made them.
They have eggs though, don't they? They don't. Yeah. Snakes come from eggs.
Yes, they
don't
do. Yeah, yeah. So I'm just going to cut the end and make it neat.
We don't have any
Now-
poisonous snakes in this country, do we? Wild.
No.
Grass snakes.
Yes, we do. Adders.
What? Can they kill us?
Yes.
How big are they though? What, we've got adders?
We've got several parks near me where they've got warnings up. And during the
Stop.
breeding season, when they've actually laid their eggs, they put warnings up to say, don't let your adders, your dogs out off the lead in case. Oh, yeah.
Oh my word.
Yeah. Oh. Right, so I'm going to cut that in the middle.
Don't let your dogs off the lead in case they get bitten
Yeah.
by an adder.
Yeah, because
Well,
they
are
will
they
go.
venomous, are they?
Yeah. Yeah, all our local vets carry the serum.
Wowzers.
Right, so you've got your coiled coil. You could also go over it again to make it a triple coil with your 0.8 as I did on there. I won't do that now.
That looks great though.
It looks enough like that. So what we're going to do is we're going to thread each one onto these are your 2 outside 0.8s that you had left. Bring it round and wrap it round what's left of your middle piece. Okay, take it round the back for now. And the other one, stay there. Put your, there we go. Make sure it goes all the way through the middle and through the 3 loops at the end that you made. Okay, that goes all the way around there. Go round that bit, that's going to be his tongue. Okay.
Yeah.
And then on the
Do they all
back,
have split tongues?
yeah, I don't know, it's I think they do because it's twice the luck of catching what's in the air, isn't it? The scent of things.
Oh.
So now this is an added security across the back of the stone. And then you can just, what I did, I've not done them long enough on there, but what I did on here was I then twisted them
Oh yeah.
and brought it as if it had horns and attached them in there. Okay. Now on this one I did a split tongue and just wrapped straight over and did that. But I think on this one we'll make it a bit different and we'll add some Swarovski.
Why wouldn't we?
So we'll put, and remember I've still got my weaving wire from doing the net at the back to keep it safe. So we're going to add one and hang on, I will be wrap round a couple of times. No, I was putting the wrong one through then. Add another one. Wrap round a couple of times. We've got room for another one before we put a loop on the end to finish it off.
All those Swarovskis are so
Aren't they?
sparkly.
I love them. What's special about them is they're just AB on one side. The top of the bicone's that clear emerald,
that's what you were
and
saying.
the bottom
I see.
is the AB. They're superb.
Oh my
things.
gosh, yes, you're right.
I love them. Right, 3 times round, 3 or 4 times round, just to finish off that wrap and finish it off closely. Oh,
Wow!
sorry, I'm throwing things at you. I'm glad
It's
that
all right.
wasn't my tools.
I've had worse things thrown at me.
Just centre that, and then let's see. Have I got in? I haven't got my small enough pliers here, but we could. Sorry, I had to see that close to me. If we're very careful, we might be able to get a V in there. I've got some really teeny weeny pliers at home that are only about 3 mils wide, and a little V in there. No, these aren't big enough, aren't small enough rather. They're too big. But hey, you can but try, eh?
Well, indeed.
There we are.
Never give
Take
up.
that to there. And point, and you've got a little V. There.
Love it.
And then we've probably got enough there to make into...
Ooh.
Oh, see, it's all shiny, it's a new one. Into a wraparound ring. Let's do it that way round. And then that could go over your finger.
And up.
And that would go up that way.
Wow. That's very
and then
Cleopatra.
We've got a wraparound ring.
Fantastic. How fabulous. Thank you so, so much.
That's all right.
Now, we're going to be
Thank you.
challenging ourselves to give you, in the next 29... Right, so I'm going to give you 30 products in less than 30 minutes. They challenged me with, well...
I heard last night you tried to get more in and they told you off, didn't they?
Well, they were like, no, you're supposed to make it 2 minutes each. I was like, well, you told me it was a challenge, so I rose the
exactly.
challenge. They didn't... You see, yesterday they were like, stop, you're too fast. Okay, ready? Let's do the amethyst. Let's go straight to your star buy. This is incredible. I'll try and spend a bit more time on this, but a lot of you have texted in about this, asking when it is. It's now. It's happening, and it's gorgeous. Look at these amethyst.
I think they're gorgeous.
They're beautiful, aren't
They've
they?
got such a lovely convex shape to them.
Yeah, they have, haven't they?
Yeah.
They're so smooth.
They're beautiful.
The richness of colour, this incredible gemstone. We won't have time to go into myths and legends because we all know where that takes us. TIV. R87 is your item. They're under £20, remarkably, for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 of them. They're 100% natural. 13, sorry, I got an extra one there. They're 100% natural. This is February's birth gemstone, amethyst, a gemstone that we know so much about. Go and have a little research. They're a great shape. They're top drilled. You can wire wrap these straight into a ring, but please be quick. This is your star buy. 85 carats, loads of you there. It's great to have your company. Let's continue on.
How much were they? Oh, only 90. Oh.
Yeah. Hey, but these will go
I'm going to be sat in the car park for a while, aren't I?
Well, you might be. Well, I might be with you because I left my car keys in the ignition and all my lights were on. Whoops, daisy. Luckily, I had crisps in the car, so Chris was happy to go out and...
Oh, that's all right then.
I don't know what they were the flavours my kids left in the car that they didn't
Oh,
eat.
my tea came. Thank you, Chris.
Now, here we go. Yeah, we're not a prawn cocktail family, so you would get them. Well, I'll bring in my prawn cocktails for you every time. Here we have for you Amazonite plain rounds. They are beautifully striking. That colour is absolutely wonderful. I think a lot of 1920s pieces would lend themselves to this gemstone because it is quite a 1920s colour. So if you like that Art Deco feel, then this one is for you, 21.58. The best thing to do is keep on the website so that you can see what deals we're doing if we're going too fast for you. They'll all be going straight onto the website, so I apologise for the quickness, but we want to give you as many deals as we possibly can. Next up, we're going to go to some purple. Oh, you're going to love this.
Oh, you don't get purple very often.
You don't get purple very often, but we got it here. Are these 4mm or 6mm? 6mm rounds. That's striking.
Ooh.
You have to get quite close to these. If you get quite far away, you sort of get lost in the depth of them, and they get a bit more aubergine-y. But we've got some striking purples in there. They're only £6.95. You're getting 90 carats, 6mm, and they're on a 38 centimetre strand, £6.95. KJK. Y87, it's an excellent deal. We're going to give you a ridiculous deal next. Next up, we've got some shell pearl, which give you such a lovely peacock finish. You've got that AB finish on these. Yeah. These would look great with the Swarovskis that we had in the last hour.
And with the amethyst.
They certainly would, wouldn't they?
The amethyst.
Very mystic. Look at the price. That's a mystic price as well. £3.95. These are 8mm. Great for doing all sorts of different weaves with. Wonderful if you've got the bead loom. And at that price, get two, because that's the price for your P&P. You may as well absolutely load up your basket. MBGP03 is your item code. Those are your peacock pearls. We're going to go to some green amethyst now. I love green amethyst.
Yeah.
Prasiolite or green amethyst is such a beautiful glowing gemstone. It's the green of a juicy grape, I always think.
Yes, isn't it? Very cool.
Stunning. It's stunning, isn't it? Of course it's going to go with your purple amethyst.
It looks like fluorite.
I know, sometimes it does because it glows, but it is green amethyst. It's beautiful. Yeah. Really pretty, £6.95 on a really long 30cm strand. Now these are graduated as well, so you could do some really beautiful fluid pieces with these. Yeah. DBR U90, those are going to sell out. You all need to be quick. Next up, some kunzite nuggets. So there's lots you can do with nuggets. Chips and nuggets are fabulous.
Memory wire.
Absolutely. If you're a beginner, stick them straight in memory wire. Easy to do, easy to sell.
Don't use your cutters with memory wire, because you ruin them.
Get special memory wire cutters. Kunzite, a gemstone that JFK gave to Jacqueline Onassis. The rumour was that Marilyn Monroe had the same ring.
Oh,
if you believe in
it.
Yes.
Oh.
I mean, we've been concentrating on snakes after all. Yeah. CAP002 is your item code, £5.95. Tell you what. Naughty, isn't it?
It is.
What people do.
It is.
And it's not just men.
Especially
some women,
when they don't think they get found out.
Yeah, well, you are being watched, sir. Poor Marilyn Monroe, poor Jacqueline Onassis. Poor both of them.
Poor both of them.
Yeah. Now, we won't get into the politics of all of that. Now, okay, we're going to have a little bit more time for these, please, if that's okay, because they deserve it. Oh, Rio in Greater London. I love the name Rio. Look at this.
I can't wait for one to come.
Have you ordered these?
I thought they sold out. They were the deal of the day a couple of days ago, wasn't it?
Well, actually, single figures bounce back.
Ah.
We've only got 6 of these left. Look at that one. Ooh, these are gorgeous.
You've got a trillion there as well.
Yeah. We're not messing about. Great big oval.
They're
lush.
depth of colour in all of them.
Now, we've only got single figures of these. These were the stock that bounced back after they sold out. £101.95 is the guide price for these. They are 100% natural. You've got over 5, well, in fact, the best part of 6 carats. We're going to give you the deal of the day price, but these will sell out. The birth gemstone of March, a gemstone said to reignite the flames of love and bind a marriage. Aquamarine was set into engagement rings before diamonds.
Yes,
it was the ring. So if you look at
more wanted one,
£34.95. If you find rings that are aquamarine that go back years and years and years, it's very likely that they would have been an engagement ring. They're beautiful, blue, gorgeous, natural, aquamarine, $34.95. These are going to sell out. We have got so many of you. Lorraine, Beverly, Janet, you're in for this.
Oh,
Looks like they're going to sell out. You are getting such a wonderful deal. Well done. Oh, they're over allocated now by... There are 20 people looking for those. Woohoo!
I'm not surprised.
You must check out your baskets. You must. Single figures, don't forget. We've got too many of you. Lorraine, collector in the Channel Islands, Susan in Leicestershire, Anne in Berkshire, Suffolk, County Durham. Check out your baskets, otherwise you've missed out. Julie. Ooh. Now, it's gone cold in here now. It's gone spookily cold. Okay, you'll be interested in these, actually. Hand-carved amethyst.
Aren't they lovely?
Leaves or feathers, depending on how you see them. I think they could be feathers.
Yes. Yeah. Seeing those up close now, I will get those in the car park as well.
In the car park. You know you can do that here. No one's going to stop you. You haven't got your iPad on you, have you? Oh, you can sit inside as well, by the way. I'm not going to kick you out. And also, the Wi-Fi's better in here. There's no 3G outside because we're in the middle of nowhere. 80 carats of amethyst. Are they? Would you call them feathers or would you call them leaves?
Straight away, they're leaves for me, because then you've got other gems
Hair
to make
vines.
the flowers with.
Oh, well, I think you'd have to go with the green amethyst with these.
Yes.
Yeah, they're not just carved ovals.
Yeah.
I think there's not enough attention going on here. Now, let's give you a multicoloured tigers. Like we had a similar strand earlier, but it was smaller. So if you bought those and you want to make something graduated or make a bubble piece, then you have to have these two to go with it. Bubble bracelet with the both would be great. We've got the blues in there. We've got those wonderful deep burgundies, and then we've got those caramel tones. This is lovely.
Love those caramel ones.
And me. But don't they? I think when you've got it like this, it sort of brings the caramel out even more.
Does. And it brings the blue out, and well, all the colours actually.
Yeah, they really complement each other.
Together.
I love that wintry combination as well.
Yeah, and it's very masculine as well.
Could be, yeah. I'd say so. £7.95. JOKY 36 is what I think it is. Now, is it made of penguins? Why is it called penguin shell? So not penguin. I want to know why it's called penguins. Is it because penguins collect them? But they're not penguin colour.
Can I cut the strand so we can see what they really look like?
Yeah. We haven't got time, so they said no. I wouldn't call that penguin. If you said to me, give me the colours of penguins, I'd give you black and white and yellow.
Black and white.
It could be that penguins like these shells.
But the colours on the actual... if you set those
look,
flat...
That's what we're looking
as a double
at.
weave through them.
That is not a penguin colour. What kind of penguins are you hanging out with?
Emperor penguins have it on their throat, I suppose, but they're beautiful.
I love penguins too. Have anyone seen a penguin this colour?
There's more than 200 on that strand.
Oh gosh, oh yes. Look. But you wouldn't wear them like that, you'd have them out
I'd
like
put
that.
them out flat.
Yeah, they'd be out flat for sure. They're great, aren't they? Aren't they great? You could do that weave that makes them flat.
Yeah.
£14.95. TBG P83 is your item code for that one. Lots of you there.
Drill hole. It's all right.
Oh, my eyelash looks falling off. Let's go with bicoloured what? Demortiorite. It sounds like something out of Harry Potter, a Demortiorite, doesn't it?
Doesn't it?
It's like a Dementor,
Yeah.
but it's not a Dementor. Demortiorite. It's from Brazil. It's a Brazilian gemstone.
It's that sort of
It's gorgeous,
almost
isn't it?
tourmaline blue, isn't it?
Maybe it's tourmaline. It's not. It's demortiorite. Demortiorite. This would be brilliant in cufflinks. I don't know enough about dumortierite to tell you, so I'm going to rely on my friend the internet, because dumortierite wasn't massively around when...
No, it's a fairly new one.
When I was here, yeah.
Yeah.
How are we spelling it? Why is it called? Dawny knows about the... What's Dawny saying? From the penguin...
Penguin mollusk. Oh, that's interesting. Thank you.
What's a penguin mollusk?
Don't know.
Well, hang on, stop.
Is it a mollusk that looks like a penguin?
But what's a mollusk again? It's something. It's a sea creature, right?
Yeah.
Oh, it must just be called the penguin mollusk.
Yeah, it's just its name.
Okay, fine, I get it. Thanks.
Pteria.
A swimming mollusk. Oh, it's because it's a swimming mollusk. We've got into all sorts of trouble over these penguins. Commonly known as a penguin's wing oyster, that's why.
Ah, that's why.
Thank you. Thank you. Now we know. Now we know.
Yeah.
We're all right. We can sleep at night now. Thank you, Dawny. Thank you so
very
much,
good.
Dumortierite. This one is prettier than the last one. The last one's lovely, but this one's prettier and sparklier. So dumortierite crystallises in the orthombic system, typically forming fibrous... I don't know what any of that means. Oh, is it... What's the meaning of... The crystal is very stimulating to the brain and brings enhanced... If you believe this, dumortierite is a stone that teaches you to stand up for yourself. It will help you take control of your own life and increase your level of patience. Give me dumortierite. This crystal is very stimulating to the brain and brings enhanced intellectual abilities as it assists with all mental skills, both mathematical and language-based. Wow!
Yeah, it's 20 metres. You get 10 of your 0.4 and 10 of your 0.8.
And that's in answer to that question. Thank you so much. So the dumortierite does seem to have lots of crystal healing type properties to it. £28.95. This is a really pretty... Did you see this gemstone enough? Yeah, you did. You saw it on the Dewberry, didn't you? Gorgeous. I love that colour. That one I prefer to the other one, actually, depending on what you're going to do with it. Not that I'm allowed to give you my actual opinion on what I prefer or not. But I just did, so there we are. Chrysocolla. Here we have chrysocolla for you. Now, this is a really interesting one because there are a lot of browns in this, which I think then complement that.
So different.
It is, isn't it? I really like this very striking colour here.
Yeah.
Now, rounds, plain rounds. Do we see a lot of chrysocolla in plain rounds? We don't, do we? It's a big carat weight for chrysocolla.
I prefer the plain, actually.
Do you?
In chrysocolla, because you see more of the patterning, whereas I think in the facets, it can sometimes cut that patterning away.
I think if you're going to get the facets, you're getting them purely for the colour.
Yes.
I think if you get the rounds, you're getting them because, like you just said, you enjoy looking at the inclusions and seeing the natural formation. Right. Sometimes those facets is where you'll go because you like the little beads and you want to do little bead work and you want the colour. In this instance, you'll go in there for the pattern and for the pure joy of the gemstone. £49.95 for this high-end strand, and it's because they're big and because they're round. Oh, stop it. What are you doing? Rather unexplainable price there, but please don't think that's the normal price of chrysocolla. I actually thought we were keeping these up there, but we're not. £18.95, KINV97 is your item code. Hang on, I've got more penguins. Well, now we know about the penguins, we're happy with them. Are you doing, is that a penguin noise? That's Pingu.
Pingu.
I love Pingu. Absolute nutter, Pingu, isn't he? Penguins
you can see more of the
though.
colour on those.
No, these are gorgeous. Now we understand about the penguin, we're happy. It's from the penguin mollusk. Do you like the way we're like, oh yeah, great, thanks. And then I was like, wait, what's a penguin mollusk? You didn't want me to ask. that, did you? It's like, I don't understand. I'm that person.
Yeah.
At £9.95, and this is about adding texture to your jewellery.
It is,
This kind
yeah.
of thing, isn't it? If you go in for a strand like this, they're big. You can use them individual, but if you want to, you can add quite a lot of spiky texture. I think I'd be definitely inclined to flatten these because then you get that wonderful pearlescence. Do you see? It's fab, isn't it?
I can see them used as dragon scales. So if you have a row of them and then set another row on top of them, overlapping. So
They'd
you
be
make
fab
it
for
like
that.
a bib with them.
Yeah, that'd be fantastic, wouldn't it? Absolutely gorgeous. COG P36, £9.95. Oh, sorry, I do apologise. Next up, boop-a-doop-a-doo. Unikite. Is that associated with unicorns? How do you know? For sure. Unicorns, actually, can I just say, probably they didn't ever have wings, because if you think about it, horses are very heavy. Those wings aren't taking that fat body anywhere. But most horses have a whirl, which does suggest that there could have been a horn in early days. I don't know why it wouldn't have a horn now, though, because even sheep still have their horns, don't they?
And rhinos have a horn right there.
Yeah, they still got a horn.
Yeah.
Maybe I could, maybe not then.
No.
No, maybe.
We're not going to get 30 done.
Well, we've
Those
still
are
got,
lovely.
Oh yeah, we've got to get 30 done. Here's the Unikite, £6.95. These are graduated rounds, so they are really useful in graduated rounds. And if you love those mossy tones together with those salmon pinks, then you'll really enjoy this. TUP 062 is your item code, £6.95. Let's continue on. How many auctions have we done? Oh, I can hear a helicopter. Can you?
Oh, yeah.
There's a helicopter. Now, we've only got 9 minutes. Oh, look, we've got earring findings. Oh, they're little butterflies. The best way of showing you these, of course, is to put them in my...
Oh, aren't they cute?
They're lush. Yes, I would like these. Ouch. There we go. Only because I'm putting it through that hole again that doesn't normally get used. There they are. You're not getting the pearls. They were previously stolen from a different day. Hey, do these look cute? Can I wear them on their own without something on them? I mean, why wouldn't... It's in my ear now, so you can't give them away. I'll just put one of these sterling silver butterfly backs in it. I better wake up in the middle of the night because I've got...
Are the halves opposite, so it looks like you've got half a butterfly in
Good
each
question.
ear?
Yes, they are. You want them, don't you?
I do.
I like them.
Yeah.
I like these a lot. Aren't they cute? Your little,
lovely.
Got your little loops there. They're only £6.95. Doopy-doo, right, we've got to be a bit special now, okay? Because we've got Tanzanite. So everybody act sensibly because the Queen is in town. All right? Tanzanite, said to be 1,000 times rarer than a diamond. A beautiful gemstone. In these great, big rounds. It's not often you see a carat weight like this. Look at the depth of colour. It's fab, isn't it?
It's absolutely beautiful.
This is one of your birth gemstones,
It is. It's the newest one as well, isn't it?
Yes,
That
yes.
Didn't, when I was born, Tanzanite hadn't been mined.
Absolutely stunning. You can see the reds in this.
And there's some
burgundies.
purple coming through from my angle. It's beautiful.
It is beautiful, isn't it? And when you know what you've got, you have to
There's
treat it
some
with
good
a certain
clarity in
respect.
there as well.
Oh gosh, yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Look, there is clarity.
Yeah.
Look at that one there.
They're
That's
beautiful.
really got the pinks.
Yes.
This piece here is striking. £64.95. This is brilliant.
That bargain.
There's nothing to say you can't put one on a ring and sell one. Put one, absolutely not. Which one, sorry, is next? I love blue opal. This is an absolutely striking colour. And I think the blue opal plain round, there is this almost sort of fluorescent blue, if you like, out of blue opal. It does, you can almost, can you imagine walking into the mine, being allowed access and then it being this blue, it'd be like you were in another world, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
You'd actually think, oh my gosh, am I on Earth or am I on Pluto?
I know.
JMR U91, $17.95. Incredible price for opal. Incredible.
I'd love to go down a mine.
I'd love to go to an opal mine
When
as well.
when I was a child, we used to go to Castleton a lot, to the Blue John mines. And, yeah, one of these days I'll go back up there and go in and have a look.
Mind you, caves are a bit scary,
Yeah,
aren't
they are a bit, but it's a very good childhood memory, so
I'm not
I just want
scared
to
of
go back
caves.
and relive the memory.
Yeah, absolutely. I went to a cave near... Whoops, are you okay, darling?
Yeah, sorry.
He got
No, don't
fripped
be
by the
sorry.
spider.
It was that big wig. Big wig. Which one? Sorry? Yeah, I went down it. There's no seed bead tube, darling. I went down a mine in... Oh, I can't remember where I was. I think I was near Galway. And my son had a panic attack, so I had to come back up again.
Oh, dear.
He doesn't normally... He was like, I don't like... I was like, you're having a panic attack, mate. I made him go down there, and then I was like, OK, I'm going to have to take him back up. These, just as they are, actually.
Yeah,
wow.
just like that.
Woohoo! Look at that sparkle.
They're gorgeous.
Black onyx faceted doubles. These are a bit sexy, aren't
I
they?
do love double drills.
Me too. Imagine if you put these with those moonstone. That would be a sexy piece of jewellery. $17.95 FBN V26. Oh, I love those. Give me a little kiss. Oh, well, you'll like these. Everything about you so sexy. Who sings that? Work it a little, get high. Oh, yeah, it's Liberty X, yeah. Just a little bit more. Look at these, absolutely massive. These are collector's pieces, I'd say.
Yeah.
And these are the sorts of pieces you go into a healer's shop or a bead shop and you get these and they're really expensive.
Yeah. And you, just to hold them and feel them, they're lovely.
This is definitely a healer's
Yeah.
paradise right there, I'd say, if you are a healer.
Yeah.
I can't say that for sure because they're nice, aren't they?
They are, they're
Look at that.
gorgeous.
That is
Oh.
lush. These are lush.
They look like giant toffees.
Yeah, they do. They feel great, by the way.
They certainly wouldn't have any teeth left after chewing one of those.
These are like stress balls, aren't they?
Yeah. Yeah.
No, you don't. No, you can get the ones that make a jingle, can't you, that do that?
Yeah.
That's a stress, something else where you squeeze it and it does stuff. £14.95 OHR VR20 gumdrop beads. Goody gumdrops. What's a gumdrop bead? Oh, they are like gumdrops.
Yeah,
do you
it's
remember
a
eating
glass
gumdrops?
bead. Yeah.
I did that like you didn't know what eating was. Do you remember eating? You do that when you're speaking to somebody who doesn't speak your language. Eat? You are hungry? Thank goodness for Google Translate. Because I've got a lady who sometimes comes and does my cleaning because I'm really bad at it. And she is from Bulgaria and she doesn't speak any English, so I Google Translate everything and we have really good conversations.
Oh, right.
Like, I actually really like having conversations with her. She shows me the pictures of her children. She doesn't actually do much work because I want to talk to her all the time.
Yeah,
She gets quite
yeah.
annoyed at me, actually, I think. Maybe she can speak English, but she pretends she can't, so she can just get on with what I'm asking her to do. She's my favourite person in the world because do you know what she did? She took all my plates out of the cupboard and cups and everything, cleaned the cupboard and put them all back in.
Oh my goodness.
She does that once a week, and I want to kiss her.
Once a week?
I want to kiss her.
Lucky if it gets done once a year in my
Neither
house.
does mine. I think I've done that twice in my whole entire life, and that's when I've moved house. She probably thinks, filthy cow. These are gorgeous. Oh, we've got to go, quick. We've only got 2.5 minutes. Woo! Boop, boop. I only go up to 24. I only go up to 20. Oh, no, I don't. No, I don't. I only go up to 24. Okay, let's go. Crack it again. These are juicy. These are Halloweeny.
Oh, aren't they?
The Halloweeny.
Those with the black wire. You could do a do a base of four or six wires, bring them up round the bead to encase it and wrap it, and then you've got your own little lantern pendant.
I like the idea of that. A jack-o'-lantern.
A jack-o'-lantern.
£4. That's all you're paying. These need to be in your Halloween
look at the
stash.
eyes on that one.
Yeah, I know. It's a bit spooky, that one. They're fab, aren't they?
Yeah, I like
They're
those.
zesty. EXG P48. Quick, we've got one more. Peridot. On 24.
Lovely.
These are nice little. These are little gum
How
dots as well.
spooky that we've had Tiger's Eye and Peridot
And those are
on
your
the show,
two ones,
and they're
aren't
the two that I first bought.
I love Peridot.
That's spooky.
It's my daughter's birth gemstone. I love it. Which makes you love it then a bit
It
more,
does,
doesn't
doesn't it?
When someone you love has got the birth gemstone.
Yes.
£5.95 for the last 23 of these. Do be quick. ELGK39. I think I failed in my mission, didn't I? Because I was talking too much. Did I fail in my mission? Probably did.
He's still counting. It takes him a long time
He's
to
still
count,
counting.
doesn't it?
Oh, we did 25. That's not too bad. Half an hour, 25 isn't bad.
That's
actually.
pretty good.
I mean, they should have given me a 50 auction challenge yesterday. If I can power through 25 in half an hour with a bit of bants in between. Thank you so much for tuning in this evening. I've got a week off now. I'm going to Mullingar because there's a horse show there. I will be back. When's a week today? Whatever a week today is. Next Tuesday, I expect.
Next Tuesday. Well,
Maybe
I'm
even
back
next
on Saturday.
Monday. You're back on Saturday.
I'm back on
Great.
Saturday for the Amber show. I can't wait.
Oh,
Yes.
oh, I love Amber.
So do I.
Oh, apparently that was a secret.
Oh, really?
That's
Oh,
not a
I'm sorry.
secret, is it? Well, it's not anymore. Liam's back Friday mid-show, and he'd like you to know that Gemma Crow is launching her brand new DVD, so you need to be there. Good night, God bless, and don't take all of the things seriously that we've said tonight.
Night, everyone.
Jewellery makers, it's my birthday! I hope you can tune in this Thursday for what will be a really fun show. I'm joined by the very lovely, the super talented Alison Tarry, who has got some very special kits that have been designed around some